Warning, this show contains content and language some may find offensive. It is intended for mature audiences only. If you are easily offended, do not like to hear explicit language, or just have a whack and horrible sense of humor, you should probably stop watching right now. If you are still here, it means you are awesome and want to have a good time with us. If that's the case, we salute you. Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, where is it? Why haven't they found it?
Veruca, sweetheart, I'm not a magician. Give me time.
I want it now. What's the matter with those twats down there?
Alright, what is good, y'all? I'm like really putting my faith into what's going on right now because I can't hear a goddamn thing.
I have no idea what's happening right now.
Yeah, so I'm hoping you can hear us. We sound good. I hope the levels aren't all types of fucking jacked up. I almost want to look at the mixer real quick. Let me look. I don't even want to take this shit off. You know what we're going to do? Give me a second. We're going to put the phone on. Which you're gonna hear this shit. There's no doubt about it. The only one drawback to having the lapel mics or the condenser mics is you hear every fucking thing. Okay. So if someone has a bowel movement, there's a good chance you're gonna hear that shit.
See, this is the drawback from being a day one fan. You get to grow with us and see us experience this type of shit. So 10 years from now, when we're all millionaires off of this shit, you can be like, I remember when they first got those microphones.
Experience this type of shit.
Okay,
10 years from now, when we're all
Alright, so I know y'all can hear that.
you can be like, I remember when they first got those
Y'all can hear me? What's up, it's Krusin.
I know y'all can hear that.
Alright, that works. I know the volume's working. Alright, so welcome to the motherfucking show.
What up?
Definitely did not get a chance to update the topic board. Today was a fucked up day. I just want to give a disclaimer. Before I get into anything though, let's make sure y'all like and subscribe and all that good shit. Oh, I'm definitely gonna have to get up in 1 second. You got it. Yeah, that's the only thing with the lapel mics too. We're figured out how to where the good distance is and how they're gonna pick everything up. So, like I said, today's gonna be
covered by your hoodie.
Yeah. You're gonna be experiencing with us, all right? But no, we're glad you're here, man. Make sure again, if you have not, like, subscribe, follow, turn on notifications, share. Comment and rate. That's one of the most important things, man. That helps us out a bunch with YouTube's algorithms and all that good stuff, man. So we appreciate y'all much. We got a special guest in the house tonight.
Yes, sir.
Yes, man. We got Krusin. Is it just Krusin?
Yeah, it's just
all right. Just not an MC Krusin, Krusin, be Krusin.
In the beginning, it was like Krusin 413, and I was like, I don't think that's really necessary.
Nah, but you know what, too? And I think you're smart from dropping that because that might have localized the shit out you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where now you're just worldwide.
I made the Krusin be Krusin on accident. Everybody calls me that, and they put me on posters and shit as it, but that was just because Facebook flagged me for having a fake name.
Right, yeah.
And so I just changed it to another fake name, and they accepted it.
Even gave himself a middle initial. Let's give a round of applause for that.
It ended up being like a mantra. Now it's like, Krusin be Krusin.
Right.
People take it as...
No, at least, not only did you accomplish what you needed to, but it still makes sense.
Yeah. It was really a dope chance of fortune right there. Same with a lot of stuff that's happened with me and my groups. Like, just a lot of it is by chance, just believing. Okay, that's what it is. So, and I definitely want to get more into that, and we will here shortly. We have a couple of topics that I wanted to talk about tonight, get you guys' opinions on as well. Cool. You know what? Let me just turn this on with the volume down so I can try and keep at least an eye on YouTube chat to a degree. I'll do the best that I can. But yeah, so I think that's going to be the next thing we're going to tackle. We're going to get a better way of being able to see the chat. You know what I actually might do when we're not playing a video? Just keep the fucking chat up on the screen. Idea. You know what I mean? That way we can stay interactive.
Idea. Yeah, I'm about to pull it up now so I can see this.
Actually, you know what I really could do is I can split screen that shit have it chat on one side and then keep the video there.
There you go.
What I'm also gonna.
Why can't you have all these brainstorms when you're not on the air?
You want to know why? Because I'm fixing stupid, simple problems instead that I create for myself more than fucking 90% of the times. Right? Because, like, for instance, trying to fucking set up these mics, I'm always like, oh, what if I did it this way? And then you realize you reset everything and it didn't work that way. So then you got to reset everything back up the opposite way. But then it doesn't always work when you reset back up. I'm like, man, fuck all this shit. Mm-hmm. I'm literally to the point where I'm about to just hire someone that has like an actual degree in this shit. Because you know how much shit we Mickey Mouse?
Oh my God.
I guarantee you where we think we're doing it the way it should be doing. Mm-hmm. Like if a dude with actual fucking experience came in here, you'd be like, y'all are stupid.
Okay, but
y'all are idiots.
Hold on, let me fuck your head up real quick. Can you imagine if 20 years ago, in the way we Mickey Mouse, or not even 20, 30 years almost.
Wait, imagine where we are right now?
Yeah, and looking at it now, you'd be like, what the fuck?
Well, first and foremost, I'd be like, I'll never be a talk show host. I'm going to be a professional rapper for the rest of my life.
Right.
I think, kids happen.
Why are your pants so tight?
Yeah, what the fuck? That dude's nails painted? Yeah, a lot of things have done changed. I was telling actually somebody the other day that when we first started rapping, right? Like you had to actually pay to go to expensive studios.
Oh, yeah.
So you didn't have Pro
there was
Tools.
no such thing as home studio.
Right. And I mean, unless you had some bucks to drop, right?
Yeah.
Dude, our first time we actually recorded with me and Six, that's normally here, my other co-host, we were rapping into a computer monitor that had a mic in the monitor. The old HP Hewlett Packards. And trying to mix that shit down with N-Track.
So, when the first time I was getting into that shit with Big Up Prophecy, what up, Alan?
What up, Prop?
I had no way to make beats yet. So I remember taking the Jizza Beneath the Surface album and the intro song that has like a good 10, 15 seconds
of like remixing that shit.
So I took the top off my CD player and I was able to like try to like scratch it and run it back. Physically with my finger.
No shit.
So I would let it run for 10, 15 seconds and then go and it would go again. So you heard it skipping every time, but it would rerun.
Well, whatever. Yeah.
So then we took that and played it through a fucking boombox with a microphone.
So you know what I used to do, right?
Inventive. I mean, no one can really knock you for that.
Right.
That's
the first demo tape I ever cut, right? Back when like CDs weren't even really that popular yet.
Yep.
I mean, they were out there, but a lot of people still had cassette tapes, right?
Yeah.
So I took a pair of headphones, right? That would be with like a standard Walkman, plugged them into the mic jack, spit into one side of the headphone, right? With the beat going on one tape, and then like a blank tape on the other deck.
Yep.
Record that, then put a new tape in. Record the vocals and the beat over so I can add backups to it. I got to the other one all through the fucking headphones.
I didn't know you could do headphones two-way like that.
But only one side would work though. You know what I'm saying? So
that sounds like an intense process.
Yo, that shit was so uncalled for.
Okay.
But actually now, I mean, shit, you record now. Shit, in reality, now that you know we can learn to do the right shit.
It's so easy now.
It is, but if you want a really good sound, it's fucking tedious. It can be tedious as shit too.
It takes time. Listen, like it's always been as easy as it is. But like, our sound has only improved. You have to actually learn things.
Right.
It helps a lot if you have a friend around that like knows music.
Most certainly.
For us, that was him and our friend Sakara. That's who that was for us.
Yeah, I took a lot of music classes in school and shit. So like, I had like a baseline knowledge. And I just worked with it. I'm crafty. You know?
Right. So, you're going to figure it out one way or another.
I sang a lot as a kid. I played trumpet.
So? R&B, blues, jazz, rock.
Chorus type, like group activities and shit. I always kind of wanted to be a singer or whatever, but I never really had anyone telling me how to make moves towards that. So it wasn't like I'm not like Bruno Mars. I wasn't 4 years old and like videos of me like singing original songs.
I could totally see you being a Bruno Mars though. You know what I mean?
One of my grandma's favorite stories is that the first time I heard I Believe I Could Fly by R. Kelly, I memorized that shit and I just wouldn't stop singing it. So like I was about music. Like it's always like touched me. I really enjoy like storytelling type music.
Not inappropriately though.
No, hopefully not. You know, if it did, I blocked it out.
I blocked it out, he said. I only remember the good times.
I had a good job.
There is something freeing about not having mics in front of us, though.
A little bit.
You know what I mean?
No, it's nice to just talk.
I feel like we're not on the air. Mm-hmm. Because I'm so used to having a mic in front of me.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm not on the air. I feel like we're on break right now.
So we do need you guys, whether it's Facebook, YouTube, whatever, let us know if we sound at least halfway decent. I'm not going to be able to fix any of this until I go back and listen to the finished show. So yeah, again, I'm kind of...
we broadcasting on Facebook?
Yeah, I put it back on my... So they put it on my personal page and on the Marvici Media group page. Because I figured I'm going to... I'll end up advertising on Facebook in general off the Marvici Media, like, actual business page.
Madhouse or Media?
Marvici Media. So the group, though, not the actual fan page. Yep, there you go. I can see it. So, yeah, so not only do we have Krusin here, a couple of big things happened, in the pop culture. Yeah, I put it back on
so I'm trying to turn it down.
We don't sound horrible. No. Actually, I think the mic's probably a little too close for my loud-ass voice. But, yeah, so one of the biggest things that happened, and we won't get into it just yet, but I want to hear you guys' opinions, is the whole Will Smith and Chris Rock scenario. Everyone's been talking about it. Again, I have an opinion myself personally, and I'm sure you do too. And we'll talk about it, and we'll see, maybe we'll enlighten something, or I will be enlightened.
I feel like they are offsetting penalties, to put it in football terms. I feel like he shouldn't have said what he said.
No, see, we're not getting into it yet.
Oh, okay. All right.
You know what? Fuck it. We'll just get into it.
All right. So I feel like, he shouldn't have said what he said, and Will shouldn't have smacked him. You get smacked for saying what you said, and I feel like, they kind of canceled each other out. So I feel like neither one of them was wrong. They were both doing what they felt they were supposed to do.
So
he's supposed to make jokes. He's a comedian, and he's supposed to defend his wife.
I'm going to say this, though, real quick, right? Yeah. I've seen dudes get stomped for less.
I have too.
Over chicks.
I have too.
And I know you have too. Mm-hmm. Anybody that's from around here will tell you they've seen it, or in a hood that's similar to where we come from, right? You've seen shit pop off for less. The problem was
not on
the
live
setting.
TV. At
the setting
at the venue.
That's where you fucked up.
Joke really
it wasn't even funny.
Really was. Not only was it not funny, but it wasn't that bad.
Nah,
it really
but
wasn't.
If your woman looks at you and says, "Handle that."
He laughed.
Live TV or not?
He laughed first.
Fair enough. I want to laugh first too.
It's the Oscars, bro.
If you
go talk to Chris man to man. Listen, they're on the same level of stature.
I get it.
This is
my shit is.
You go talk to Chris.
My shit is not like
you don't. Yeah, but you gotta go home with your wife. You don't go home with Chris.
You are a
now your wife goes, babe.
You're at work.
But you can
at work.
But there's other ways.
For 5 whole minutes, the world thought that you let him slide.
Will's at work. Plus that slap.
There's other ways of going about getting.
It's not good.
There's other ways of going about getting that same message across without actually going to do that, making a fool out of yourself.
Will was at
work. I totally agree.
No.
I totally agree.
Will has the power to talk to whoever he wants. Like he can talk to Chris, bro. Like he didn't. Going up and slapping
Actually, I think
in that
Will Smith's more successful.
Nadine Moody says it kind of seems set up. Bad. Like Chris was waiting for the slap.
Moody, how did we sound, dog?
She said it sounds good. Sounds decent.
All right, cool. I'll still end up tweaking it more, but glad it sounds all right. Cool. Thanks for having this experience with us. You know what I'm saying? As we test new shit out. Thank you for coming over and being a part of it.
Yeah, like I can totally see both sides of the argument.
I've seen dudes smack the fuck up for less.
My general opinion is that I don't care.
But that's the other thing. I really don't give a fuck. Yeah.
Exactly like you said. I've seen people get slapped for less. I've also heard way worse things.
Right.
I have too.
It's like that joke.
Get away with way worse.
That joke, dude. Like I shaved my head last year. Somebody would have been like, you're getting ready for a soldier movie. I would have been like, you're a dickhead. Like,
yeah, but
what do you want?
So someone made an interesting point, though. I will say, in Chris Rock's defense, even though I'm not defending either one of them, but they were like, what, we're supposed to know their medical records now? Like, how is he supposed to, how did Chris Rock know?
He said after, too, like, to his friends, like, people that he trusts and knows.
Yeah, he's like, I didn't fucking know.
That he didn't know. How would you know? I didn't know. Somebody I was talking to the other day, when I said
I didn't know she had that.
Yeah, they were like, how wouldn't you know? I was like, I didn't know. I don't look at Jada.
I mean, I guess you should be. Yeah.
Like, I don't pay attention to Jada Smith, bro.
Yo, someone said, I wonder if August was smacking her cheeks like he did that. I was like, oh, that's fucked up.
Ripped off her wig. Like, listen, we'll all get smacked now.
Ripped off it, right?
Will Smith could walk in here right now and he'd have the same.
Honestly, Will Smith could smack me and I probably would react like Chris Rock. I'm like,
I'm never watching this chick again.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, Will Smith just smacked the shit out me.
The
like,
best
what?
part of the whole thing was his reaction. Will Smith just smacked.
Right.
Yeah, they did the same. I would have said the same shit.
Yeah,
dude.
that's hilarious.
Like you, like not even that you ain't mad. Like I'd want to fuck you up.
He was confused.
But yeah, I'd be like, yo, did that really just happen? I thought
I
he would
don't
be
know.
coming up to
That's
fuck
why
around.
it feels staged.
He also
Like-
could have done it playing around too.
Exactly.
But still shown like there's a seriousness to that. You know
So
what I'm
here's
saying?
my question: if you're in Chris Rock's shoes, are you reacting when he did, or are you slapping him back? I'm slapping him back.
So I might not slap him back because I'm thinking about my own career.
And here's the thing,
but I would have told him like, yo, if you
Will
want to
turn
after the show,
face.
we can get it in. I just want to let you know it's
I
real
don't
like
even think
that.
I would have thought about it.
Will,
though.
that's what I'm saying.
Somebody
So
puts their hands
Will
on me.
turned
I
face
only
left.
thing-
like,
Yo, this is the other thing to
You
think
done
of
had
though.
to
You
chase
can't
him
be
down.
and you
Yeah.
can't be impulsive like that,
You're
right?
at work.
Think
Like I
about
said,
this.
about Will, you're
Think
literally
about you
at
going to
work.
smack Will Smith and Will Smith beats the shit out you on live
know.
TV in front of everybody.
There's that too.
You know what I mean?
That could happen.
I know what Elle would say. Nah, he ain't fucking me up.
There's that too, but it's also like Chris is at work the same as Will. So like him, the way he reacted is being applauded. And the way Will acted is being looked down on.
Yeah. It's
So
being
it's like
shamed.
Chris doing what he did. That's what you were supposed to do. It sucks sometimes.
No,
Chris
agreed.
said it. You heard him say it on the mic. He was like, "Well, I could." Like, you know, like he was thinking of like, you know, like he had the thoughts.
I know,
but it's like,
bitch. I'll
seen
punch
a
the shit
meme.
out you, but
I've seen it, not a meme,
But
but
also
like
his tickets jumped from like somebody was telling me his tickets jumped from like $70 to like $350.
Chris Rock?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because now they want to. They know you're gonna talk about that
his
shit.
stock is up now.
Right.
So like reacting.
Yeah, who really lost?
Yeah,
I've seen,
reacting in a
right.
manner like that, your stock is up.
I seen a photo on Facebook, and it was somebody had circled Chris Rock's hand. And it was closed like a fist, like right when it happened. And they're like, he thought about it for a second. He thought about that.
Yo, because
shit.
once that shit actually happens too, you're like, yo, you really just smacked the shit out of me?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But the self-control made him a lot of money. So
It did though.
like at
so
the end of the day,
in reality,
it's a good
Chris Rock
lesson
played
for
the right
rest of
move.
us. It's a
He
good
made the
lesson
right
for the rest
decision.
of us, bro. Like keep your composure, you know, because at the end of the day, like when people act irrationally and you're the person who moves in rationality, you look better.
Yo, see, I
Like that is-
like your mindset because I think the same way. Like now, I don't just jump to a decision now. Like I calculate,
bro.
I calculate the ins and the outs of everything, and then I make my move. You know what I
Even
mean?
as far as recently, I've jumped
how
too
old are you?
early at. I'm 28. I jumped too early at things, and like I look back on it, and it's like I'm glad I didn't take it any further than I did, but I shouldn't have done anything.
No.
You know, so it's like you
I
gotta
feel like
constantly keep that in
Now
mind.
that I actually see you in person, I feel like I've met you before. How long you been performing?
You do look familiar, but not
That's
that
'cause
long.
he's white. We all look the same.
Less
Yeah,
than a
it's
year.
true.
No, you guys,
I don't smell like
I'm
bologna.
half white. No, I should have asked you what you thought I was. I'm half white and half black. So like that's not a thing for me. Like my family is white.
It's not a thing for us either.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
making a joke.
No. For people say it like, you know, like
Yeah, my
like,
family's
that's not a-
my
that's
family's
not a-
hood white.
Yeah, right.
No, I could tell. I could tell your mindset is set and how you speak.
Yeah.
That I
We're
can.
focused on growth, you know?
Yeah,
We all slip up. Everybody slips.
No matter how you look at that word growth, like a lot of people, I think you know that consider themselves like real might look at growth as like a cop out or oh you just getting old. Nah, it's not even like that. Growth is just you're just moving in a positive direction because
me-
you've experienced these situations and you've analyzed and you took in the course and you've seen the benefit of that wise decision now.
To me, growth
or
is
like you know
something
you're
you
actually
never
thinking
stop
of that
doing.
different.
Yeah.
You never stop growing, as far as
Some
I'm
people,
concerned. Like,
the issue is that some people aren't choosing growth. And that's
Yeah,
where
it is
that's,
a choice.
that's
It is
where
definitely
you
a
fall
choice.
into issues with people because
Definitely
it's
a
like
choice.
It's
you
more
don't
brain
have to-
power.
You don't have to grow the way I'm growing, you know? Like
that doesn't mean it's not growth at the same time. Your
100%,
growth is not my growth.
Yeah, you don't have
Pause.
to, but you have to. You have to be moving towards betterment in some sort at all
Agreed.
times.
Yeah.
If you're
Agreed.
not like you are regressing, it's not even that you're staying still. There really is no staying still. It's kind of like a hill.
Well, you get to a
So
point.
it's like you're fighting towards being better, or you're just letting yourself fall back into what you do. So
Right.
like, it always has to be that.
Well, you know, and it's a scenario too. It's like you got to start looking also beyond ego, and you got to realize like what some might consider like maybe you being embarrassed on something or not moving with a spine, whatever. They don't realize like you've already outweighed what the negatives and the positives are. Yeah, I can do this and prove this point, but then I have to deal with all this shit, or I can just. Not even take that L, but just look at it like, okay, now I see the way you are and how I have to move
Now
with
it's
you.
not an L, it's a learning experience.
Right, and I'll just whatever. You know what I'm saying? One of the things that helped me learn that shit was the 48 Laws of Power. Like the number one fucking rule is never outshine thy master and inherit all that's his. So You look at that's more than the obvious statement that it's making too.
He always has another lesson to teach you. You know,
what helps me a lot
because anybody can be the master of that situation to where you're like, okay.
Teach you. So as soon as you start thinking you're better than people, it's like, I'll compete, I'll be competitive, I'll say I'm better than people, but it's like, I don't truly believe that, like, you know, and I've always maintained that. Like, I'm better than you at being me, but you could never do that, so it doesn't matter. Right. Like, other than that, it's like, I'm good at what I do, and if you don't want to admit that, that's okay.
So
but I'll
say this,
I'm better than you.
Right, and I agree with you, you can be great at your respective thing.
Like, I don't have to be better than you.
But, you know, I realize, like, at the end of the day, though, you realize, like, so at least in my case, I'm still a super critical person. Well, like, I'll be critical if you want that from me. Otherwise, I ain't saying shit about it. But if you pop onto it, let me actually tell you what I really think, right? No, but at the end of the day, I'm not afraid to say my opinion. I'm not afraid to say my opinion, right? But at the end of the day, like, I'm not trying to invite any of that shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want your negative energy on me. I'm not saying I'm not there to help you out if you really need, you know, if you need an ear or you need a lending hand. I'm not against that, but... Yeah. Yo, I can't stand other positive or negative
Wouldn't
people
it be if you
pushing that, like coming right over to you. You could be standing by yourself, and they come in. Yo, listen to what happened to me the other day. You're like, dude,
I become visibly agitated when people start doing that to me. People around me can tell. I see them looking at me and laughing. They can see that I'm trying to get out of the situation. I'm not about it. Don't bring negativity to me at all. Like it affects me, you know. So it's like, don't bring that to me.
You know, what helps me,
energy is like
what helps me to avoid like negativity in general, like when negative shit. For example, I was just telling Bird this a couple weeks ago, as a matter of fact. Like, somebody pissed him off because they did what they always do, and he expected them to do something different. And I was like, yo, listen.
Get mad at yourself.
Just expect people to be what they are. If someone is a thief, expect them to steal.
Yo, DMX said it the best. Trust people to be who they are.
That's who said it. I'm just trying to remember where I got that from. That's who said it. Now, thank you.
I believe in that.
He said that.
I was just saying that shit the other day.
If they
you're
lie
never disappointed.
Right, expect them to lie to you.
You know what I mean?
So when they do, you're not disappointed because that's what that person does.
I was saying that to my boy.
So if they steal from you and you know that they're a thief, you put them in that position.
You're kind of one at blame.
Expect them to steal from you.
People think about that in like grand scales too, which is why they don't understand it, but like you have to expect things from people who they are no matter what.
Yeah.
Like me, people laugh at me all the time, but like I say I'm gonna show up to things and I go and rap for 8 hours. Like and that's a thing I do. Like if you think that I'm showing up if I didn't say yes immediately,
right,
that's on you. Like because you have to expect me to be who I am, you know? Like even if it's not like a negative thing, we all like there's things about you that you're gonna do.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And like whether you're working to change those or not, whether they're negative things or they're just
I mean,
things.
some things can just be things.
People need to understand, you know, like you have to expect people to be who they are. I fully believe that.
Yeah, I 100%.
And that helps. My point to that is it helps me to not get mad in a situation like that. Oh fuck, so and so stole from me.
Yeah, I just
my
get mad
dumb
about.
ass that gave them the opportunity to steal. What did I expect them to do?
So I act like I'm not.
Exactly.
I act like I'm not getting affected by that, right? Because I see it for what it is, but I still.
Of course, you still get affected.
I still do every day when it affects me.
But it
just start affecting me, like, and I can't do nothing about it except for fire you. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like then I'm like, oh, why would you just not do this, that, and that, and you would have been done with this? You know, like, fuck, now I gotta do shit.
The thing you gotta remember is you can't be afraid to cut ties. And
oh my God!
It's not an easy thing to do. But if a person's gonna be around you and steal every time. They can't be around.
Don't put them around you, right?
Like, unfortunately, like I can have mad love for you, but if every time you come around you're mad negative, I can only see you once in a while.
You're tipping the scales here, buddy.
Yeah, I'm gonna feel stressed out every time I see you.
You're making decisions for me.
Like I have to move around people that are gonna be good for me to move.
You have to move accordingly,
and it's tough. It's hard because you cut off people that you love.
What up, John?
I know that so well,
but
like I feel that in every way.
And it's a main theme in a lot of my songs. Actually, like I have a lot of songs where I say like a person's gonna be a person. Like I have one where I'm like a bitch is a bitch, snitch is a snitch.
How long you been rapping for?
I've been rapping for a long time. I'd say since 2011, but I haven't been taking it serious until like 2017. So
that answers my next question. I was gonna say how long have you wanted to be a rapper for, and you
then
just
even
said 2017.
2017 through like 2018, like was still like dipping my feet in the pool, you know? And then I met up with my dudes. I just always knew that I was gonna like figure it out because like I couldn't stop rapping. Like hey, my guy John Martian, that's my guy right there.
Shit,
Say So. Yep, I love that.
Yeah, word.
I love that. That's my guy right there. This is our brand, Say So. we have several members in our group, but we're the most visible faces.
I got some members on my Facebook. I'm sure I do.
Without this dude, bro, like I wouldn't be here on this show. Like I've seen it. HAWT DOG wouldn't exist. Like with you got to have a good friend with you, and you got to find him. And I always knew that.
Hell yeah.
But even before that, I'd say in like 2017ish, I was I got into a car accident, and then I was injured. And I met two dudes named John and Jason, my two guys, Wicked and Trauma, and we all worked at Burger King. And we just started rapping together, and it was
at Burger King,
it was like
onion rings. I just think of the song.
My guy Jason, like he was like, yo, I rap with this other dude. Like I'm a private guy. Like I don't really like to like I'll come and talk to people or whatever, but I don't accept like you're not in my friend group. And
right.
It's never,
just because I'm nice,
it's never
doesn't
a slight.
mean we're friends.
It's never a slight.
Totally
but you're not my friend.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
I totally get it.
Like sorry, dude, but you're not my friend right now. Like,
not saying you can't become that.
Yeah. Like
but
we can
right
be
now,
friends, but you're not my friend.
You're not there yet.
So they were cool. So we would like rap and shit. And then I was broke, nigga, and my phone was off, and I was at work, and my boy Trauma was there, and he was out of work several hours before me, long enough to figure out his day and not fuck with me because like who am I? Right. And I was like, if you want to hang out later, nigga, my phone's off. But if you pull up to the crib and honk your horn, nigga, I'll just be chilling. Right. And I'll look outside. And this man really pulled up to the crib and honked his horn. Now, like the realest, every time I think about it, like I'm just filled with love. Like people are like real around you, and you have to find real people.
Right.
I never expected that. And like, that was my guy. So we spent mad days, like we freestyled every day. Like we both worked out of our cars for the most part. Like, so we would do like DoorDash and Uber and shit.
I've worked out of my car and lived out of my car at the same time.
Yeah. So like I had like, a real job at some points. He had real jobs at some points. Other points we were just existing. Again, we were rapping almost every day. And like, it's just like, I never could give up. So then I did a thing that nobody really knows about called the 365 verse challenge, which I'm the only person who's ever done it because it's just me. And I made a song.
But that's that growth shit we were talking about.
No, but I was terrible. I was awful. I was recording off my iPad. I had an iPad that I was making beats on and recording onto. Not through a mic, but just into the iPad.
I get it.
And I made a song a day for 365 days.
But you were doing something, like you just said. For 365 days, you were doing something.
I was like, yo, if I quit before the end of the year, then I wasn't meant to make music, you know?
Fair enough.
Like, if anything in this year can stop me, because that's a long time.
Hell
like, if anything can stop me.
To find time every single day, you got to write it and record it?
And in that year, a lot of stuff happened. I got into, somebody hit me on the highway. I hate saying I got into a car crash, because I didn't do shit.
I was crashed into. I was crashed into. That's what the fuck happened.
Right now, it took a crash, so I got hit.
I got into they crashed into me.
But, like, I got injured. Like, I was out of commission for a while. A friend of mine died. Several friends of mine died in that time period. Like, you know, like my sister had a baby in that time. Like, just a lot of stuff happened. And I made a song a day for 365 days. And like some days it was like, I have nothing to write about. Fuck it. And just
write about not having anything to write about.
Exactly. And like I got to the end of that and I was like, you know, I'm just never going to give up on anything because it's like, I was working 12-hour days some of that time. Some of that time I was fucking fucked up. Like, you know, it's like...
You know, I admire that because, like, part of the reason that I made a decision to stop battling was because in order to go somewhere in it, you have to treat it like a job.
Yeah.
You have to be your own manager, promoter, everything. And I had to be online talking shit, booking, all it, writing, and working, and being a dad, and being a husband, a fiance, a boyfriend, a brother, a uncle. You know what I mean? All these other things. And it's like, yo... I gotta pick something.
Yeah. No, I live as much of my life as I can, and but rap is such a part of me that I have to give it part of my life.
I'll always rap.
Yeah, like
I rap all the time. But I couldn't go professionally.
If I'm not doing music, bro, I'm miserable. It's like, why even live? Like, and like, I hate feeling like that.
Right.
Like, and the only thing that makes me feel like that is music, you know? So like, I gotta do it. I practice every day.
I just couldn't focus on it professionally is what it was.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it was like having a whole nother 40-hour-a-week job.
Yo, listen, that was the same reason why I stopped, dude. I was literally dedicating time to walking around on my sun porch just thinking of fucking
literally that.
And I could be doing so much other shit.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
My last battle that I did, I won't like get into all of the, you know what I mean?
How many on-cam battles do you have again?
I don't know, like 20.
You got that many?
Somewhere around there.
I think I only got 6.
I had... I think it might be like 16 or something. But anyways, I literally said something because the dude had he had no-showed me the time before we were supposed to battle. So when we actually did battle, I had this line and I was like, yo, all that time that I spent writing and practicing was time spent away from my kids. And you no-showed. What the fuck, yo? That was my whole point.
Yeah.
Like, you're an asshole.
No, that shit gets mad annoying.
That is real.
Yeah, because you literally spend that much time. And, and you go through it and you're doing all these fucking battles in the beginning all for pro bono.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
You're just trying to get your name out there.
Yeah.
And like you're getting on camera, like you're getting exposure.
Though. You're at work, working.
Not same for me too.
You know what I'm saying? Anytime I walk by a mirror.
Well, if you're working on a project too, yeah, you're doing the same shit.
All the shows I did for the last year.
Anytime you walk by a mirror, you were spitting bars.
I might have done a couple.
Oh, I had it bad, bro.
Yeah, I can't say it.
Washing my hands, I was like, I'll say yo. Any part that I was having problems with, like trying to remember how to transition to it or whatever, I was in the mirror. How the fuck did I do that? Yo, listen here. At myself.
Nah, I'm like that, bro. You don't even understand. I'll be watching my friend's kid writing bars, rapping to him.
Rapping out. I'm like, listen here.
Yeah, he's like a year and a half. He's like, I'm like, bah, 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 bah. Because like, I got to work on music right now, okay?
We got to multitask.
Yeah.
Multiple hats.
Since 5 years old, I used to break cassette tapes open, take all the shit out. Put it on my head and put a bandana around and act like I had long hair like I was in a rock band. That's how, I've always known I've loved music.
I remember being a kid and breaking down, 11, and breaking down the cassette, unscrewing the whole cassette tape with the screws and everything, taking it out because it was broken, and I took Scotch tape, the clear invisible tape you wrap presents with, and I reconnected the tape to the fucking, how I had the blue section?
Yeah.
Then you could take the tape, I connected the two of them like surgery, put it back into another case, and the motherfucker played. The song deaded instantly though, right when that tape hit that tape, there was no transition period, the song was just over, but it played. I was like, yes, this is my calling.
Yeah, no,
I'm gonna be famous.
Yeah, I used to draw pictures of bands and shit. It was weird.
There's a picture my dad had, rest in peace, somewhere. I haven't found it though. Of one of us asleep underneath a piano on stage while it's being played at 6. Either my sister or me. Asleep under a piano on stage while it's being played in concert.
Yeah, that would be the most hilarious shit I've ever seen. I'd be like, yo, he ain't sleeping. He ain't sleeping.
That's a well-trained kid.
Yeah. He ain't sleeping.
I could fall asleep in a club next to a speaker. I just grew up in that environment. So, for me, I was fucking 6, 7, 8, 9 years old, up way past my bedtime, falling asleep with my head on the shit. Yeah. So I can just sleep through anything.
Yeah, I remember when I was 14, I used to go to this camp. My mom and her husband had a fucking camper at, right? And I walk into this teen den shit, and there's a band playing Metallica songs, right? Yo, I literally sat down, this dude the drummer wanted to fuck around with this girl that we all kind of fucked with. So we're like, all right, whatever, buddy.
Go ahead.
Enjoy. So they were like, yo, does anybody know how to play drums? I was like, I think I do.
I think I do.
Yeah. I've only fucked around on a drum set a couple of times, you know what I'm saying? I fucking sat down, they started off with Master of Puppets. I instantly was
I love that song.
And I even hit the cymbal. I closed out they were like, yo, they all looked, they were like, yo.
I fucking love that song.
Especially if you can catch the tempo.
It's one of my favorite Metallica songs.
Yeah, that's why my music taste is all over the place. So I love 80s metal.
Me too.
Fucking Pantera, fucking Metallica. There's definitely hair metal I love. There's no doubt. Guns N' Roses, Metallica, and Korn is probably 3 of my biggest bands.
Metallica is my all-time favorite band.
Yeah, Metallica's fucking there. You can never deny, no matter if there's any aspect of the band you don't like for an album. You can't deny, holy shit, these guys fucking write songs.
Fucking yeah.
Fucking shit.
I've seen multiple, in my memory.
Symphonic. It's like an orchestra.
I've seen it come up multiple times where, I must have been at work and had my playlist on, and I'm like, damn, my shit is eclectic. It went from Eric Clapton to Griselda to fucking Lil Wayne to Metallica, and the other contractors are looking at me like, what the fuck? Yeah. They don't know what to make of it.
Yeah, my shit's all over the place too. There'll be 1 minute I'll be spitting some Sean Price lyrics, Next minute, I'm fucking just like,
all the time, all the
mowing
time.
the fucking lawn.
Yeah, I think a lot of people who are artistic, like in like the sense of music, listen to like a lot of different types.
I'm a hair on the arm.
Yeah.
I'm a hair.
Exactly.
That shit, right? Might go, dude.
Yeah.
I feel that shit.
I can show
For
you
me,
some
it's the
songs.
neck,
You'd be
though.
like, "You listen to this?" Like, absolutely, bro. Like, you know,
Absolutely.
Like, it's just good music.
Yo, I will say this: the first Korn album, like almost like the first two, kind of like saved my life in a sense.
I like Korn.
You know what I'm saying? Like their shit after that's all right, but their first two albums, yo, the drum work and like some of the guitar, like different effects and shit they do is revolutionary. You know what I mean?
didn't get into any of that until like it probably came out when I was 14. I didn't get into it till I was 24. Because I was still, when all of that shit was coming out, Limp Bizkit, Korn, all that stuff, I was rap, you a rocker? Oh, I can't fuck with you. You know what I mean? Like, I was
I always liked both. I was one of the few that always liked both.
Yeah, not me. It took me some maturing and growth to be like, fuck that. This is good music.
I rock a Marilyn Manson shirt one day, then rock a fucking Wu-Tang shirt the next. You know what I mean?
I'm like that now. I wasn't then.
What was your favorite band like growing up, like in your formative years?
So I would say
like 10 on.
I would say Metallica, and Led Zeppelin, and Guns N' Roses are probably like my three all-time favorite. Well, and then there was LL Cool J and like fucking Beastie Boys and everybody. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Run DMC. Like
still like the bands were above them.
Pretty. I would say yes, just because I lived in a white household that primarily listened more to rock. You know what I'm saying? But we always listened to everything because, well, one of the things that probably helped is this chick D used to live with us, and she was a black chick, so she had some soul to the house, you know what I mean? She had a little spice to the mashed potatoes. And so like the other element was always there. And then my cousins, I was telling him, was it you earlier or somebody earlier? My cousins are half Puerto Rican, and my little brother and my little sister are half Puerto Rican. Okay. So I've just always had that shit around me. Yeah. So, you know, when you come up like that, literally, it's like almost parallel. Like when I walk you home, I put the jacket on the, I can't remember what it says, but to that type of shit, literally to Guns N' Roses. Welcome.
You're talking about Around the Way, girl. That's
no. I need love.
Oh, I need love. Yeah. Okay.
So I'm 40. So I'm old as shit. You know what I mean? I was back.
I respect that. You're 12 years older than me.
Yeah, I got age.
A gap. My favorite thing was Linkin Park. Like that was like my.
So you know
instrumental like.
You know how he was saying he was against like kind of it was like hip hop like rap against rock.
Yeah.
So
I love when they merged.
I was past like. I would say the Korn and Deftones and like shit stage, and then listening to Wu-Tang and stuff like that. So it's like when I got past that, I don't know, I started like really diving more into like the hip hop scene. Yeah. You know what I mean?
No, I get it. Hip hop is like, it's funny because it's like such a transition like into type of genre. Like a lot of people who start off in the rock genre, like I was big into rock and like a lot of things other than hip hop.
What was yours? You asked me what my bands are.
Yeah, mine was like
get out of my head. I was just about to say that.
No, you said 3, didn't you?
3? Yeah. So I'd say,
or maybe I said 3, but
yeah, you said 3.
So give me 3.
So it's tough because it's mostly just Linkin Park.
Well, there's Linkin Park.
There's Linkin Park. There's Mike Shinoda, and there's Chester Bennington.
Have you ever listened to the first album of Korn?
I have, but it's not like it's not in my brain.
Listen to, I tell you, have a night where if you're looking for inspiration, just want to hear something, take a night and listen to that first album in its entirety.
For sure.
It's just, you know, it's like, it just hits different. As weird as it is, it just hits different.
So I like Korn. I really like their style. Like
if you know the older Korn, like most people know, it's like I'm not saying they're not a good band now. Yeah. But it's not like you're not going to see the incredible drumming in sync like with the bass lines and shit that you get now. It's just not the same.
It's the way they play guitar and bass for me that I like.
Oh yeah, most certainly. They've always kept a very unique sound there, and they'll tell you it's not necessarily technical guitar riffs.
It's just kind of like
it's just effects and different things.
Like chuggy.
They've always had a hip hop element to it. You know,
I like that as well. I've always liked that type of genre.
My son will be 18 in November. And just a couple of days ago, him and I were talking, and I didn't know this. I remember doing it, but I didn't know it had such an effect on him. He was like, the whole reason that I listen to what I listen to now, and he is screaming your music, death metal, or rap.
Yeah.
Those are like his two things that he listens to. Two absolute extremes on each end. Mm-hmm. And he's like, I wouldn't be that way if it wasn't for you. I'm like, what do you mean? And he's like, well, because I listen to the metal that I listen to because I remember one day you were like, here, this is a Disturbed CD. Here's a Korn CD. Listen to them. Because you don't know where... He was all over the place musically. He didn't know what he liked. And I was like, here, try this. And he was like, ever since then, he was like, it's been over. He's like, I dived down that rabbit hole and that's where I've been. Mm. And he was telling me the new Korn just dropped a new album.
Yeah, they did.
He's not a fan.
Nah, I'm not.
He was saying the same thing, and I'm like,
they
damn,
have a
that album came out
two.
before you were even ever thought of, and you're over here like, this is so much better than today's shit, and I'm like,
I give them respect too then, because like there's a lot of bands, like again, I don't hate on them because I understand musical growth,
right, and
like taking different directions. You can't just do the same shit over and over and over again.
It's old.
But there's still going to be a reason why I fell in love with you,
right?
You know what I'm saying? And like on what I hold to heart. Yep. So yeah, I can understand completely how people feel that way. That's when like you always have the people on the other side that are like, oh, they just hate on everything. Yeah. It's like, well, it's not hating too. You can voice an opinion. Like if it's something like.
That's why I love music. It's subjective.
So well, to finish what I was saying though is like the new metal that first kind of came out had a different type of attitude to it, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of it felt, you can see the inspiration coming. So Korn set off a lot of shit like Linkin Park. They got a lot of inspiration from them. Slipknot, like all them bands.
Slipknot, yeah.
Slipknot's
it's funny because when you listen to old music, like a lot of people are doing this thing that's dumb close to rapping, but they're not rapping.
Right.
In all genres. There's like several Michael Jackson songs where I promise you he's rapping, but he's not because like that wasn't a thing.
Right.
Like you know, like. But it's like there's like that whole.
They have a sing element to the rap.
That whole era, man, and it's like seeps into everything because hip hop is fun. Like at its core, like that's why I like making music is because it's fun. Like I love freestyling with people. I love writing songs. Like I like when you come up with an idea and I can write a verse and add to that. Like that's what I make. Like I make music half for that and half for me. The rest of my music is all for me, but like the rest of it's for fun. Like it's fun, bro. Like hip hop is the most fun genre you can have. Like everything else is so structured and like so.
With hip hop, it's the only thing you can do anywhere, anytime,
anything you want,
no matter what. And it's also the only, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's the only musical genre out there where it relies specifically on somebody's intellect and ability to write. Mm-hmm. Because in rock, you can have an ill-ass fucking guitarist, doesn't ever have to sing a lick in his life. Mm. But to be a good rapper, you have to say good shit. It has to be good metaphors. It has to be good similes. You have to have cadence. You have to have tone. You have to have presence. All that matters in other genres is you know how to play an instrument.
All I know is if you're on a guitar and you fucking nail a super technical riff,
it's lit.
I will say I try to do that with my vocals, but that was amazing. And yeah. So I don't know. Like, I respect a musician, like a true musician, like the dedication they have to put in to actually learn shit. Like whether they write all that intricate notes and all, that shit's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the lick.
I feel it's the same.
The lick is a
every instrument though. Like you can learn to rap, you can learn to play like a trumpet, you can learn to play the drums. But when you have something, when you have something in you that like makes people want to hear you play, you become Dave Grohl.
I feel like hip hop is more competitive than any other genre.
Yeah, whoever that is.
Hip hop is super competitive. It's based in competitive.
It's all about me being better than you at saying the same thing.
But also, and a thing that a lot of people don't realize is that the only genre where you say a lot of words is hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So like people don't get it, but like it forces you to extrapolate your thoughts in a way that is more engaging.
Right.
Just at a base. So even the people who say they don't like hip hop, they're just not listening to it.
Right.
You can find a sad rapper. Right. You can find a good rapper.
Find whatever type of rapper.
You can find whatever kind of rapper. But like what you're saying is that you're not willing to listen to that many words and like engage in that type of setting, which is fine.
Right.
But like, country music, think about it. Pop music, like hooks are like 10 words.
No, so that's why you have that random 63-year-old white dude that knows the lyrics to a DMX song. You're like, okay, this guy, he listens, But it's like a normal song is like 100 words maybe sometimes. Like, they're not like, it's not a lot. It's like it's more. It's like 100 on average.
Think about it. Average verse.
I'm not spitting like facts.
No, I'm holding you to that, sir.
Damn it. But no, like it's less words than any hip hop song.
Gotcha.
So you're forced to you're forced to say more or be whack. Like if you're just saying a bunch of words, you're just saying a bunch of words.
Right.
You can rap slow if you want, but like when you're adding a bunch of words, you have to build those ideas. Like that's why hip hop hits people, because it's like when you're saying 34 words and it comes down to
and
like
you're creating cadence with your
it's a lot.
See, never mind
like,
that.
Music
right?
comes down to dissonance.
So when you get to a point where you're taking the extra strength to actually rhyme additional syllables, and actually like come up with metaphors and similes,
that's
and
what I was trying
actual
to get across.
wordplay.
You don't do that with an instrument. You do that with your mouth.
That's
and your brain.
now that's not words. That's an instrument.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's
like,
that's what I was saying. Hip hop's the only
I understand that.
For me,
only thing that we do.
Spit something for you.
Spit something for me.
All right.
Oh, don't you hate it when people do that?
Yeah.
Oh, you rap right now.
Now, come on, I want to transition to the music.
They want to know about your boy. Know he about to blow. They want to know who's gonna sign him, but he going rogue. Every word I spit, money got a flow of gold. Every time I rap, my bank account grows another O. I'm like Elsa with the flow. I just let it go. That means you up shit's creek without a boat to row. And so you know I'm real, boy, no Pinocchio. You can have these shells to remind you like a post-it note. Or you want to dance? We can do-si-do. Battle on the open road like it's Kosovo. Toe for toe, no folk can go throw for throw, blow for blow. If I overthrow, I'll leave you in a comatose. Yeah, I spit crack, no baking soda. I'm the boss. I'm a boss. Nah, listen, I spit crack, no baking soda. I'm a boss, you a worker. Your break is over. Showing y'all this the way. No Baby Yoda. Frank White, he on the scene and he taking over. They didn't know he's the man. Wasn't part of their plan. How I'm still in they fans got they girls in they trance and I'm grabbing they naughty rap? Parts. I did, but I was more of a musician.
No, you spit like a battle rapper. Like the way
that's kind of a battle oriented.
The way you stack your rhymes and like the way you transition into punchlines, you spit like a battle rapper.
I got naturally like I come from that 90s like
I was just about to say
everyone's battling era. So you know, but I will write all different types of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm working on a new project now that I haven't really wrote anything in years. So like my last battle was probably like 2012. You know what I'm saying? Like someone in that area. Because I was also doing the band shit. I had a band back then too. And I think I stopped like all shit in like 2012, 2013. So I went like all that time without writing, right? But then I was streaming Grand Theft Auto or Grand Theft Auto Online, you know what I'm saying? Like on the roleplay servers. I had a character in one of those cities and I was streaming that live on like Twitch and YouTube and everything, right? And my dude, like, I was fucking around one time. I was just standing around these other two characters, like, acting like my dude, right? And they were like, yo, spit signs. So I spit signs fucking crazy. It was old verse. You would recognize some of the words it's a crazy
Probably.
verse. It's a battle-oriented verse to top it all off. But, yo, they were like, yo, we should start a label. And I was like, yo, yes, that's dope.
I'm dead.
So this is like in 2019 or 20.
I remember you telling
maybe
me
20.
about
Yeah, it's in 2020, right?
Yeah, this was during pandemic. This is right while we were all in quarantine.
So my dude joins a label in the game.
Yeah.
And I actually laid down tracks and like played on their their Discord and shit. Like, and yo, they're bumping it around, talking about it. Yo, and
in the GTA universe, this man
really
couldn't get famous in real life.
Yeah,
but in GTA, he's a fucking famous rapper.
I felt bad, but I should get back into doing it. I need to actually do it because it's just a good way to get exposure.
Listen, I'm telling you, like the more you do it, the more you're passionate. Yeah. So just pen something every day. Practice a song once a day. Bro.
That's good advice.
It really is good advice.
No, listen, I do it. Every day I do something. Yeah. I be tired as hell, bro. I go down there and practice a 20 song.
That's the way I need to be doing it.
I have 20 songs on my set list. I can spit you all the verses right now. Like I spit them every single day.
Give me one right now.
That's an hour at my.
Give me one.
We ain't begging for love. We ain't with none of that fuck shit. You can't be cruising with us. I forgot how to trust shit. Damn, they begging for love. Look around, they been fucking with us. These niggas ain't doing enough. These niggas, they been fucking up. We ain't beg for no love, we just get it. Passion can't die till you let it. I ain't forever indebted to all of my niggas who kept it 100 like don't be pathetic. Don't do that shit to them just to regret it. I'm riding a wave and I might be the wettest. None of these niggas is really my speed. When they out of my sight, I tend to forget them. Yeah, jealousy just a disease. That can't do nothing to me. If I'm nothing to see, then you niggas be talking about nothing. Now they got theories. They don't know what to believe. Is it hot? Is it not? Is it tough to achieve what you want when you've gone through too much to receive? All the love that they give when you look like you need what they got and they all move like scar to deceive and destroy your pride. They arrive and they leave. Around
okay,
let's
go.
The top of the trees. I can't ignore all the cries and the pleas. I can't beg for love. I get more than I need. We ain't begging for love. We ain't with none of that fuck shit. You can't be cruising with us. I forgot how to trust shit. Right. Damn, they begging for love. Look around, they been fucking with us. These niggas ain't doing enough. These niggas, they been fucking up. Damn, hey, look at these niggas, they begging for love, and it's crazy because I showed them more than enough. Tried to do that in my face, it blew up. Swallowed my pride every time I threw up. It ain't really love, I could tell. I'm telling them all go to hell. I keep it 100 with all of my people. They gotta keep it 100 as well. They all got agendas. I'm scoping them out when they try to befriend us. I'm blowing they cover. They snakes and pretenders. They know we got skills. They don't want us. Commend us. Go status is where they'll cement us. Why waste my time with a rapper who never could match me on passion? Really, I'm asking because they seem to want me to lash him, but I don't want ownership over this waste of lyrics and mastering. I'll just go faster than ever so they cannot catch him. All they can do is flap out their lips and trash him. Bash him for being too different when different is all that they imagine. Even after what happened, I hope y'all keep riding y'all wave. I don't wish crashing on any rap nigga. We all design our own lanes. I'll be a master with all this practice. How I'm spending my days. Now I'm penning the phrase that's really gonna keep my name in your face. Cruising. We ain't begging for love. We ain't with none of that fuck shit.
So you want me to spit a verse? He said, fuck that. I'll spit the whole song.
Yeah, there we go.
Let's go.
No, I told you.
Album 4.
This is a movie. It's 4 hours later. He's still rapping.
We're like,
and on freestyle. We gotta. I really love rapping.
Yeah,
that's the last single I released, by the way. Anybody who's watching.
No, we have somebody here that loves rapping too. We told him to spit a freestyle because he said he was gonna freestyle. What was it, 12 minutes or some shit like that?
Ooh.
Drip.
Oh yeah.
He did it.
If you want, but I have more fun if we're bouncing off each other.
No, I mean, mind you, I don't.
Rap however.
We can rap all night, but no, I'm not saying we're requiring that by any means.
No.
We're just having it was just a fun session. But that's what I'm saying. We all had headphones on, so I think I might still give us the headphones because I think we still need the headphones.
I agree.
Yeah. I mean, this is comfortable. Don't get it twisted, but so.
Moon Knight.
Smacking Chris Rock. No. Yeah, you watch Moon Knight at all?
No.
We're big, like, into movies and TV shows and shit.
I spend most of my time listening to music and rapping.
Yeah, no, I'm like a Marvel and like Star Wars. Like
one of my friends forces me to watch them, but only the movies. So I don't keep up on the side.
Yeah, the shows are good though.
I saw Hawkeye just because I was hanging out with my boy.
So I try not to do it in important times where I can be doing other things though. Like I'll be watching that show like I'm showering. Be watching that show while brushing my teeth.
There's a voice in my head that's like, you could be rapping right now. So
that's the better attitude.
As soon as I put on TV, it's fucked. Like I could be doing whatever else, but as soon as I put on TV, I get a few minutes in and I'm like
that's a good attitude to have.
Right, seriously. Verse.
Yeah. I swear you didn't memorize that verse yet, brother. Like it just infects my brain.
So now you're actively doing live shows now?
Yeah. I have a show on the 18th. I'm the headliner at Speak and Eat. But I've headlined a few shows in the last couple months. I've traveled to a few different states. I just really enjoy rapping. So,
do you make your own beats? Where do you get your beats from?
I made my own beats for around 2 years while I was doing my challenge, and for a little while after, when I met up with my dude Martian and created a group. We used my beats for a while because I told him we weren't going to use YouTube beats. Because I'm just not about it. One of our first songs that we made is called Whole Crew Slides, and it's really good. Everybody that hears it thinks it's really good. And we hit up the producer, and he wouldn't sell us the beat because he already sold it. And that shit made me super sour.
Yep.
Like grapes, dog. like just not happy. So we used one more YouTube beat after that for this song called Setting the Bar, which is also really dope. And then another person in our city used the beat. And I was like, see? Dog, this is what I've been saying for the last year. We shouldn't have done this. And then after that, we continued to use my beats for one more tape. And then we met up with 2 producers that produced for us. And now we have 3 producers. And we're living good. I just continue to stick to my plan.
You know what's funny?
Which is not to need other people unless they're beneficial and willing to contribute to the group and maintain their own personal identities. We're not like a group where we force people to sign any paperwork. Like, if you make it big today, you don't have to bring anybody who didn't help you get there with you. That's not the way we are. So it's really a good work environment.
Yeah, y'all say that until your right hand gets on and can't bring you with. You'd be like, it has to like cut ties. Like, this is goodbye. You'd be like, fuck everything I did for you.
That's life, bro. But I know. I wouldn't. I know
you can't let that define who you are.
And I would never take a deal where I would have to leave my homies behind. And I don't believe that any of my people would. if they do, that is life. Because I believe in myself.
No.
As much as my team. I've always maintained my own
I'm saying it's not helping you by worrying about the next person.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
anyways. I've always maintained my own personal identity. I'm out there hitting shows.
No.
I'm writing songs, like my guy Martian does the same thing. And that's why we maintain such a strong bond, Like he's out there. I told him I hit a couple shows, I rapped over my lyrics and I said, I'm not doing this no more. I'm just gonna be better. That's my attitude. Is that once I just
good
feel
attitude.
I'm just gonna be better. So then I started rapping without any backings. I perform all of the songs that I have ready to perform without backings. I don't do that. I'll mess up. I'll laugh about it.
Right.
It's cool. I'm a human, dog. I don't know what y'all want.
Just
from
roll
me.
with the shit.
Yeah. I'm out here rapping without vocals. So you judge what you want, but I think I look better than the guy who next to me said 50% of his lyrics.
Agree.
I believe that, but I also don't think they look bad because I'm not here to judge them.
No.
And I appreciate their music and I like it most of the time. So I'm not here to judge you for the way you perform.
Right.
But for me, I have to do it without backings. So Martian matched that energy, which is something I really appreciate about him. Because when I was making the beats and I was rapping, he was killing me on verses. When we got producers, he's killing me on songs.
Right.
It's you're always good. You're always working to be better.
Right.
And so you have to maintain that energy.
So what's a good idea, right? So I've done hundreds of shows, hundreds, in all tips and tights crowds, hundreds. A good idea, if you're not already doing it, is put your backup vocals only for your choruses.
Yeah.
Just to add, and sometimes even ad libs.
I'll be smashing the choruses.
So yeah,
I don't want nothing.
No, mind you, it's not that you need it. It's not that you need it.
I know when I get bigger
adds
shows.
a polished sound.
I get it.
That already sets you above the rest of the crowd. You know what I'm saying?
No, man,
and seeing the crowd react. I also started back in the day. We're talking about this shit, right?
I get it.
Back in the day, I was one of the only person I ever knew around this area, really, for the most part, that opened up his shows with acapellas.
Yeah.
So I'd open up my shows with acapellas and draw people in. They're like, oh shit, this guy can act. I'd start witty shit, whatever, get people laughing. But they would see oh, this dude actually has skill. And you draw them all in. But then I started noticing other people either rapping over their own vocals, entirely. And I was like, oh man, that's a cop out.
It feels like I'm doing karaoke.
Yeah, it's just, it's weird. It's not even karaoke because it's over lyrics. So this karaoke, you can sing your own shit though. You know what I'm saying? But for the backup though, I started noticing when I added it to my sound, it started sounding like more of a production. You know what I'm saying? So people started kind of taking the performance itself, it's more serious, kind of to the next level. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, I definitely recommend it if you're not.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not doing it currently. People.
Well, why the fuck not?
People recommend it.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
I write my.
No one else recommends it.
Go edit your.
I recommend
right
it
now.
No, I'm saying other people say.
Forget
all
them
sorts
people.
Of things
I'm
to
saying.
Me. Yeah.
It's just me and Frank.
Opinions are all cool.
Sure.
No.
Very true.
The way I look makes me look like I take things negatively, but I'm just
I don't think that at all.
Yeah. But I just really like having the strength of my song being off me being able to perform it and get it across.
Yeah, most certainly.
And I don't know, for me, that feels like an achievement every time I do it. So having any sort of backing or anything behind me, truthfully, just doesn't feel good to me. You know what I mean? Maybe you might not, but that's just how I feel.
How long of a set have you also performed? What's your longest set?
The longest so far has been maybe 22 minutes. I've done 13, 14 songs in a row.
Wait till you get to a point where you book an hour and a half slot. You know what I'm saying? You also get to a certain point where it's nice having those backups because you fucking run out of breath.
I get it.
You get tired. Because spitting for an hour and a half versus performing for an hour and a half,
two different things.
Completely fucking different.
Oh yeah.
Start working with big stages and shit.
So I have two things to say to that and they're both just explanations. Yeah. But one is that my past is in theater, and that for me the idea of doing a long show with nothing behind me isn't an issue. I just plan for it. So I put songs in between where I have people on them, and I rest. I would plan for the long. I feel the longer my show is, the more control I'd have.
Wow.
So I'm not at a point where I have hour and a half shows, but if I am, I'd be able to control
You know, it'd be
within
actually
some means.
It's a good way to look at it.
Yeah, like,
the way you're doing it,
I don't plan on
perfect.
I don't plan on changing my trajectory.
No.
The way I feel, I don't plan on any of that because it hasn't changed in years.
Yeah, I mean, mind you, at the end of the day, I'm voicing my opinion, but do you?
No,
obviously.
Yeah. Like nothing. It's just how it sounds. Like I hear what you're saying, and like I genuinely appreciate when people try to help me improve.
Yeah. But what you do and how you feel.
But like
when
what
you
I've
do it
been
and so
doing
forth,
is improving. You know, so like I've taken doing it without backings and it being weird on the hooks because there's nothing there to support me to people being engaged so much on the hooks. Like you'd have to be at a show. Like it just like, you know, like I just feel like what I do is gonna work, and I feel like everybody who feels like what they do is gonna work should do that.
Wow.
You know,
yeah, I agree.
And if you feel like what you're doing isn't working, then you should adjust.
Right.
Like, you know, at that point.
Fucking beer.
But when you watch,
get out of my head.
When you watch things like the Kanye documentary and shit,
so I haven't watched it yet.
When you watch people who are single-mindedly determined on doing things how they want to do it, and it works out for them, for me, it's like I can't break because you don't know when what you are doing is going to work out. Most people don't make it until they're older, and that's the misconception that like a lot of us operate under.
Wow.
Like I'm not stressed. I'm 28. Like I can keep doing what I'm doing.
Yeah, you got plenty of time.
Jay-Z was this age putting out Dirt Off Your Shoulder and shit. Like, you know, like it's not a stressful thing to me. 2 Chainz was 35 when he popped.
Oh yeah.
He made
fucking Griselda.
He made Duffel Bag Boy with Lil Wayne
Conway
at like this age. He was like 29 or something.
Yeah, like, Kanye was like
I'm not stressed.
Conway's 39, 40 years old. You know what I mean? And Griselda's fucking Benny the Butcher. Like, all them
like I've heard recently, like another dude I know told me he was too old. He's like 33. He's like, I'm too old. It's like, I don't even, like, to me, mindset. I can't even explain to me how you sound. Because it's like, what are you talking about?
See, I'm to the point where I just like entertaining, period.
Yeah.
So I'm a different type of artist, right? Like I do things for the art, but I love to see people's enjoyment from it. That's what drives me to do it. Like I love to see people, if like I draw a dope ass drawing, I like to see their reaction to it. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, I admire my own artwork and shit, but it's really other people's reactions. I love to give them a positive scenario.
No, I like that about entertainers. And it makes me realize...
but I'm more of an entertainer than an artist, I would say.
I'm not an entertainer.
Yeah.
Like, I enjoy entertaining.
Right.
Don't get me wrong.
But you're more doing it for the art.
I'm not in it to entertain anybody.
No.
Like, even HAWT DOG, like... It was never, like, meant to entertain anyone. All of the lines in it have come true in their own specific ways. Like, they're all, like, deeply layered. I could explain them, but it would just take a long time.
No, I got you.
You know, it's like, none of this stuff is, like, a game to me, really, because, like, I make art to be an artist. Right. You know? Right. I want to be an artist. It doesn't really matter if the crowd fucks with me. I kind of, we laugh all the time, but when we go to shows where there's not a lot of people or where people are too cool to enjoy performances and shit, those are the ones I like the best.
Right.
Like, I like those the best, dude. It's like, be too cool for this, bro. Like, I don't know, man. It's hard to explain.
Yeah, I've always been able to reel people in. Like, no matter if they're hip hop fans or not, I just always say some real witty shit. And, you know, do it in a dope way. And like, you know, like almost like a borderline comedian. You know what I'm saying? But, and it's just, you can see they're like, it just props them up. Their ears is like, dude, like, oh shit, this guy's actually pretty fucking good. And then from there, it allowed me to be able to like intermix like things that I've always wanted to say. So it's not that I don't do it for the art at all, because it is me expressing myself. I'm not saying you're taking that away. I'm just saying in conversation in general. But I just appreciate that reaction. Like stage performances, like, mind you, it wasn't my show. I just happened to be a guest on the fucking stage of, but like I got a chance to get on stage in front of like 5,000 people. Yeah. And it was the craziest experience. And I just like dropped a couple of verses over just random band shit that they were doing. And just to see everyone, like, you know, their own reaction change, even their dance moves like start changing and shit, just like kind of like captivating them like that. It was like the craziest experience that I've ever had. And it's like, damn, wow, my shit brought me here. And I want to do more of that. I love that reaction. You know what I'm saying? So that's, like I said, that's about the art, but that's what primarily feeds me. You know?
Don't get me wrong, bro. Like, I love people's reactions. Like, at the Holyoke Road Race, like a Saturday ago, I was there performing, like, at like 4 o'clock or whatever on the street. And there were like a couple hundred people that walked by and like I was rapping to them. Like, I love people's like reactions and shit. Cause like a lot of my bars are deep and like clever and shit. So like, I love it. But for the most part, I'm rapping for me. Like, you know, so like nobody has to like anything. And it's just about how people talk about things. That's the only reason I would ever get mad at anybody. It's like, you don't have to like what I'm doing, but you don't
I think at the end of the day, though,
either. Like, you don't have to trash people, you know?
Oh, yeah,
so it's like, as an artist, like, you are putting yourself out there. So it's like, it's cool, like, when it happens to other people, it's all ha-has and shit. But it's like, no matter what, no matter who you are, when someone trashes your shit, like, you're going to feel it. Right. Because you're a human.
Yeah,
you know?
most certainly.
And people don't treat you that way as an artist. Even as, like, a local artist. It's kind of weird. People kind of disregard your feelings. You know? It's pretty strange. Even with the Will Smith and the Chris Rock thing. That's why I don't really, like, have an opinion on who did what or whatever. I just observe it. Because it's like, those are humans. I don't know what to, you know? And we're judging them. We're looking at what happened. Yeah,
I can't say I always act perfectly to every
there's people under there, like, and they're, you know, I don't know, man.
Nah, you could sit here and say what you would do in this situation, would do in that, but at the end of the day, like, you're being judged off of that as well.
Years of experiences, like, interpersonal relationships, like, just lots of things that you can't even begin to consider because it's not you, you know? So.
Yeah, no, I agree with you 100%. That's why it's like, I don't know, you have like a general, maybe like at least I do, of a I don't give a fuck situation, but yeah, you don't have to necessarily go out of your way to shit on someone.
Often go out of their way to be negative towards things.
Most certainly. I think all of us have at least experienced it, seen it, whatever the case may be, you know? And it's like, yo, you're putting as much energy into hating as I am into doing what I'm doing. Like, that says something more about you than it's about me.
It's ridiculous when you really think about it.
Right.
It's like, I'm just doing me. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I like boxer briefs, dude. Like, that's my decision.
Like, I don't get it.
Sorry.
A lot of issues. I see a lot of people arguing about a lot of things, and it's like, why do you even care what he thinks?
No. I mean, I can't say I've never scrolled by something on social media or something and didn't leave my opinion on what that was. I often
start writing something and delete it. Because, like, I'm just genuinely not interested in the person's reply.
But that's the other,
And I remember that I'm not interested enough to argue.
Like, I'm super random on Facebook. Like, I won't really comment on anybody's shit except for, like, happy birthday, you know, my condolences. But then, like, randomly, I'll just drop a gem of just, like, knowledge real quick and just peace out. Won't respond back really for the most part, nothing. It's like wicked random. It's like almost like guerrilla warfare.
I've devolved to emojis on Facebook. I barely even write words. I drop care reacts and I drop emojis. Mostly arms and flames. Just positive shit. Like
you can't go wrong with arms and flames.
Yeah, like, you know.
Who's going to take that negatively? You know? Right. Unless it's like, I'll beat your ass. But anyone that's sending that emoji with I'll beat your ass, I don't know how serious they are. Angry face.
Right. Flame.
I used to be super combative on Facebook, always inserting my opinion into things. Now I look back on those memories like, so cringy.
You learn it's not even worth the energy.
Life. Yeah, like, what were you doing? Wasting time.
That's the main shit I try to look at as much as possible. You know, my only real sin is video games. Fucking love video games.
I do too.
It's not having a hobby is not a sin.
I love video games.
Oh, most certainly not.
I was just playing video games before I came here.
It consumes free time. Yeah. Because the rest of my time is spent with making money and taking care of my kids.
Listen, people spin certain things into being more positive than other things, but everything someone does that's not like work or with their family is consuming their free time. Some people shoot guns.
Everyone has their vice.
Yeah, like, it's not like people spin these things out to be negative. No, actually, my grandma told me that I have to go fishing with her this summer, and I begrudgingly agreed because I love her, but I don't want to go fishing.
We about to start looking into planning our.
We just went to a deep sea fishing.
We're about to do it again this year. We're about to
I'm not drinking at all though, because I'll be fine with that if I don't drink.
That's fine.
Yeah, I get fucking nauseous. Fucking the ocean.
Nah, the one we're booking, we talked about this one. This is gonna be just us on a boat with the captain in our own.
Yeah, usually for the smaller boats, I do better when the waves are more choppier. It's pronounced. Like, I get into it. I'm like, you know, when it's that subtle like shit, I'm like, I drank anytime I drink one fucking beer. But I'm the type, I'll throw up, then I'll get back up, fish. I'll sit down for a few minutes, get back up and fish. Ask these guys,
My man brought a whole cooler of Blue Moons. Full.
I drank one.
And I wasn't drinking like that either. And as we brought the whole cooler back.
Yeah, I used to get fucked up with my pops and go deep sea fishing. We drink mad beers while we're on the, fishing for blues and stripers. And oh man, I got a fucking fish, like fucking, I don't know, blue, like I don't know, that big. But you know what's cool? I always look at it like this, right? I always throw back. I don't really keep. It's not that I just feel like fight on for another day. You know what I'm saying? Like I can go to the store, get some shit. But I will eat fresh caught fish, you know what I'm saying? But something about just like being, especially on like a still lake with like clear water, and you're just throwing it back. You're like, oh shit! It's just like it's a joy, dude. It's a joy. And not only that, you learn if shit hits the fan, you know how to feed yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I know how to fish. Like I was taught, but I don't get that joy from it.
Oh no, my son loves it.
Have you ever caught a big fish?
I have.
You haven't?
What's the biggest fish you caught?
I'd be bored. I don't know. When I was a kid, I fished a lot.
That's because he ain't catching them.
There was hold on.
It was a bluegill. Caught a bluegill.
Nah,
biggest fish I ever caught was a 26-inch snook.
It was probably never that big.
I caught a 42-inch blue.
God damn.
Listen, I've never
fished
like that as an adult.
You always got to one up me. What the fuck?
I'm sorry.
That's adult fishing. I was a little kid. I never just enjoyed it like that.
That's what I'm saying. Like fishing now as an adult is much different.
No, I've tried. I tried like once or twice a couple of years ago. We went out, we had beers, we were drinking and shit, but I just
whatever. You can leave now.
I felt trapped on the water.
Well, so you know what? Another thing you can do though is shore fish. We go down and build the fire and just chill with beers and shit. Just keep the water, the poles bottom fishing. And, you're more about the chill experience than the fish. And then you just happen to hear your bell, ding, ding, ding. You're like, oh, shit.
That's how my grandma fished when she had
I'm a lure fisher.
I prefer lure fishing, personally. But, I would love to. I want to go for
Bird and I be getting down. Man, Bird and I have had days where we're just zink, oh, shit, zink, oh, shit. Like pulling them back to
if this
back.
Thursday, I'll fucking go with you on a Thursday.
Okay.
Like the morning time.
Well, we don't, see, that's the thing. We don't know when we're going to go fishing during the work week. So we just keep poles in the van and we're like, oh shit, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon and we're done working.
I always was.
Let's go.
So I can't do that now because I change cars every fucking 3 days to a week. So I'm like, I'm not going to fucking keep on taking my fishing pole out. You know what I'm saying? It's like somebody had, like, they show it to a customer and it's got my fishing pole in the back seat. You know what I'm saying? In the trunk.
Keep it at the dealership.
I'm a sales manager for a dealership, so I get a free car. And he's texting. I don't want to.
Keep the pole. Keep the pole at the dealership.
That's harassing you.
And when you know you're going to get out early, you take it with you.
I want to get to like some nicer spots though. I'm sick of like.
We do that too.
Shit.
And we're all over the place all the time. So we see water and I'm like, yo, write that down. What street are we on?
I'm going to Quabbin this year up to gate like 41.
I'm down.
Yeah.
I'll go fishing.
I got to bring my son up there.
See if it's fun.
Come fishing, dude.
We'll see.
Yeah. Well, fishing with us, you're definitely going to have fun.
Hell yeah.
We'll see.
There's no doubt about it, my dude.
Y'all are all right now. We'll see if I like you on the river.
Oh, dude. By the end of it, you're either going to be like, these guys are awesome, or you're going to be sitting there in the boat like, it's the worst time of my life. We're just, because, we're the type that, like, as long as we're enjoying ourselves, fuck yourself.
Right.
You can either partake, or you can sit there and wait for us to get back to the dock, motherfucker.
Right.
You ain't shitting on my parade, man.
No,
it's hard not to like get involved.
We make people go to sleep on the top deck.
Yes, we do. So we had somebody that went with us when we went deep sea fishing, and for some reason,
fucking course,
he decided to stay up all night before we went and not sleep at all. I slept in between like the travel times, like on the boat to where we were fishing and shit. And this dude paid. It was like we did like $100 a person or something.
Yeah,
like that.
like 100, 110
to not even fish. He went upstairs on the deck where the captain was.
He did a little bit in the beginning.
Time?
Oh, in the beginning. Yeah, he slept. He fished a little. I think he caught one fish or whatever, and then.
I wanted to go for fucking blues and stripers, man.
That's why we're doing what I was talking about. We're gonna really
to the point where I don't want to fish because my arms are too tired. Right. I'm sitting down for a few.
I want to have to sit down and strap in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I did that on the open ocean in a small boat, but it was like you're throwing 3 fucking things for like blues and stripers out at one time. So you literally could be fighting 3 fish at one time.
That's fire.
That shit was fucking like exhausting. Like you might lose one, but you still pull up 2 fish at once. And these are some big. It can be some big ass fish. You know what I'm saying? Size of your fucking leg.
Yeah. We do that this year, but we'll go to Cape.
Some of your body now to think of it too. What's up?
We'll go to the Cape.
Yeah, we can have some lakes too, like some real nice lakes. I want to try and get a bass boat. That's the next thing I'm getting.
It's funny you say that because I'm copping. I have it saved on my phone right now.
I can keep it at the whole 9.
I do too. I got on my phone.
I own a property, so I'll just keep that shit parked right there.
No,
I don't care. Look at the boat. No, you can't use it. No, you can't use it. I know the kids want to go swimming.
For $423 shipped to my house. It's an inflatable fucking like a pontoon boat that 2 people can sit in comfortably with a cooler.
Nice too,
with oars, a fucking motor mount, a battery, and a fucking trolling motor.
That's perfect already. You already got it. How many people will allow?
It's Bird and I. It's like an 8-person joint or something.
Yeah, you already got the answer in your hand. And you got to wait. Will your van tow it?
I know. It blows up. I can put it right in the van, inside.
I didn't know if you're talking about the van or the boat.
No, the boat.
Because it blows up.
No, the boat. That's the whole point. We can take it, put it on a shelf in the van, and be like, oh, we're out of work early. Look, there's a body of water. Blow the boat up and be out.
Yeah, I'm a schedule man, but if you have free time in that scheduled off time for me, I'll make that shit work.
Yes, I got you. We can do something on the weekends.
I'll go night catfishing out that bitch too.
We just do it because that's our opportunities. Because after work, we're like, all right, I'm done with work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But we can go fishing on a weekend. Hell yeah.
My son loves fishing. I got to take him fishing more.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's fun too when you see I don't know if he likes fishing more or just spending time with me though. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
he just likes it because I like it, but he's into it though. He's like, I don't want to catch no goddamn sunfish. I want a bass or trout.
Yo, Justin is still salty about homie catching the sea bass.
Who ended up catching it?
The dude next to us. Remember we switched spots with him?
Was it legal to keep?
Yeah, he won the shit on the boat. Remember?
That's right. Yo, but I'm like, we're fishing for porgies. Salty. How the fuck did you get a striper?
No, he got a sea bass.
Oh, sea bass. That's what it was. That's right. Yeah, the black one. Yeah. I remember that. Yeah, that's right.
He's still salty.
Yeah.
He still brings that shit up.
That's actually good fish, I think, to eat.
That's what they said, yeah. Yo, we
really
got
fuck
shark,
with fish that much.
We didn't catch a shark, but the boat we were on, the captain, one of the workers or whatever, he had recently caught a shark. And we each got to buy shark
I spent all that money on a shark and none of it got eaten.
Are you serious?
Dumb serious.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I gave her a porgy,
That's a tragedy.
everything. I bet all that shit got thrown out.
Oh.
And she a fish eater. I'm like, you know how much good fish you just threw away?
So good. That shark's probably my favorite
turn out
fish
fresh,
I've ever had.
hot.
That
shark's
so good, yo.
My
kids loved it. My daughter was calling me, how you cooking it tonight? I had 3 nights in a row. I was like, I got you, back to back.
I'll be buying my own dorsal fin and shit.
She's calling me, how we cooking it tonight?
Walking around like a boss. I was a great white motherfucker.
Right.
I'm eating lion next week.
What's that?
Give me the tiger.
What's that? What you eat right now? It's just a reef shark.
Yeah. Yeah, you see this right here? It's a fucking Komodo dragon leg. This is kangaroo tail.
Yo, this is...
Punched me like 13 times.
But this is chupacabra stew. Leave me alone.
Chupacabra stew, he says. Where'd I get that at? Yo, he's stupid, man. You gotta ignore us.
He is.
I'm not.
He actually is.
We're just like this now. I was rolling up. We're just like this. Don't worry.
We used to harp on words and like words that related and turn it, whether it was names or anything. It'd be like George Bush, Ladies Bush, it was Bush Light, but anniversary Bush.
Do it right now, lightning round.
Electricity.
All of us, all 3 of us.
Okay.
You said lightning. I said electricity.
Elasticity.
Rubber bands.
Rubber band, man.
Stretch Armstrong.
Louis Armstrong.
Damn.
Neil Armstrong.
Thank you. Louisville.
Kentucky.
Derby.
Chicken.
Cows. Colonel.
Corn.
Sanders.
Dion.
Walker.
Damn! that shit left field though, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, that probably just popped everyone's speakers.
I didn't have headphones for that one.
Yeah, I guess we probably shouldn't even take a break because we're like...
At this point, what up, Jen?
Yeah, this shit, the problem is this shit's...
what time we going to?
I can't see this screen, so I couldn't get the fucking... we're going to go to 10:30, right?
So we got 45 or so.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's 39.50. Yeah, we'll just go through. You know what we can play?
What's that?
Hot dog?
No, we can't play that. Well, you know what? We'll play that to go out. We'll close out with that video.
Oh yes. What do we? Let's let the guests.
Let's see what this one is. All right, yeah, we can do that.
Oh, we got a new one we haven't played yet?
We got Stir the Pot, the adult party game that roasts your friends for you.
Let's do it. Executive decision. I'm choosing.
Yeah, I'm with it. Is this like you guys just play games?
Yeah,
we do all types of shit, dude. We do
that's how we
prank
finish
calls,
out the show.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do prank calls the whole nine sometimes. You know what I mean? I used to actually do just a prank call show. There's no. I'd have guests sometimes, but
that's the original just being crank show.
Yeah, pretty much. The Marvici Madhouse. Even though now that was a talk show too, because I interviewed mad people, actors and shit, voiceover.
That's how it's supposed to go. Inside the shirt. I'm looking around and I'm noticing. I'm like, yo, every time I see him on TV, you don't see all of that, but it's because they have it up the back.
True.
I'm wearing black, so they can't see it.
No, but I'm just saying this way. I was just, like, I can move better.
I can't say it. Where is it? I can't.
Was that racist?
The whole wheel.
Hope I don't get canceled. Come on, dog. I thought I left that in high school.
That deserves a fucking round of applause right there.
We don't really believe in racism here. Everybody can get it.
Everybody comes through here, this motherfucker. Not only that, we grew up in Springfield, in this area. It was always mixed. You know
After 20 minutes.
Where you from originally?
Springfield.
Yeah.
No, I always tell people that all over. I moved around a lot as a kid.
You don't have a place you call home? Besides Springfield?
Yeah, just Springfield.
Forest Park.
Same
overall, I never had like a neighborhood affiliation like that.
I actually grew up in the house right behind this one, right on Kensington Avenue. And then from here, like I actually lived in the basement of this shit when I was 17.
So basically, what he's trying to tell you,
I've been around here for a while.
Never been shit.
Yeah, never.
Exactly.
And he's back to not being shit. He never got out there.
Well, I'll say
an internet talk show.
I'm about to say I'm playing shit, but I got a whole nother house. I don't shit, but
this is just his.
The ex and the kids live there. Yeah. You know what I mean? This is my personal shit. My kids come over though. They love
like
coming over here. I think they like that it's smaller because we're always on top of each other, and I'm always fucking doing silly shit to make them laugh.
Spending time with them.
Yeah. No matter what you're doing, you're spending time.
Yeah. No, I respect that, bro.
Yo, have either of you seen the Batman yet? I know you haven't.
I haven't.
You never.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm the guy who
I know you
ask people. Yeah,
but I'll have Batman in my rap tonight.
I've rapped about Batman.
Oh, have you?
I watched the bonus Joker scene last night on YouTube.
Yeah, I've seen it.
I haven't seen the movie.
I just watched it.
All right, so I think for maybe tonight we'll just play it the way we want to play it, which is you'll get. Actually, we can just pick them up one at a time.
Do we want to just pick one that we've already played before, for time purposes, that we already know how to play?
We could do that.
Oh shit!
Is this a difficult game?
No, not really. So, example, who is the pettiest? But yeah, I think we got to know each other more.
Yeah.
True that.
New phone, who this?
Yeah, we can do
new phone, who this?
That or cards.
You play Cards Against Humanity?
Yeah.
Same shit.
Yeah. I have Cards Against Humanity too.
I'm notoriously bad at it in my friend group. For some reason.
Yeah, whatever. We just do it to be silly anyways, you know what I mean?
We just do it to laugh.
So we're the type that like no one else might have found that funny.
Yeah.
But we found the humor in it. You know what I mean?
Maybe I'll succeed here. I'm gonna see how it goes.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll tell you if it's horrible.
I'll be thinking I'm not funny, and then I'll be seeing people laugh in real life, and I'm like, you think I'm gonna be rich one day?
So what's fun? So it's funny you say that because my woman often tells me I'm not funny at all, but everyone else around me is like, yo, what the fuck? They're cracking up and shit.
So
and I'm like,
you just hated?
And I'm always looking at her, I'm like, I thought it wasn't funny. She's like, you're funny sometimes. Like, yeah, whatever, yo. Fuck out of here.
See, hater. I think my ex hated that. Like, loved that I was funny, but hated that I was funny.
No, they eventually hate that.
What does this go?
That goes in there.
Oh,
that goes with the game. All right. New phone, who this?
Who this?
So the premise is you get 10 cards and one person picks up like the main inbox card. You pick out of your 10 cards which one you think is the funniest. And then after you do that, you pick up another card to always have 10 in your hand.
Just like, what you call it?
Yeah.
Might even be slightly different, but we play this way and it works.
7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 1, 2, 3. How many of y'all were counting with me?
I started. But
I was talking to the audience.
I'm gonna say I started.
I do that when I was watching someone do that shit. I'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4. Nah, he cheated. Alright, these we'll throw these right here so people can draw their cards off of them.
All right, so you want me to do the first inbox?
Wow, why don't we let the guests do it?
All right.
So what's this? I flip this over.
You read that card, and we have to pick what our response is to it. Me and him for this one.
This is your neighbor again. Please turn down the volume or play something other than Drake.
Yeah,
it's just like mix it up.
So you're gonna read once we put down our cards.
Yeah.
You're gonna like mix it up, and then you'll read them both, and you'll pick which one you think is funnier.
All right.
Da, da, da.
Babe, you talk too much. What did I even say?
Oh, you gotta read the first thing.
Read this again. This is your neighbor again. Please turn down the volume or play something other than Drake. Shh, babe, you talk too much. I'm not going to read that message because I don't want to critically think about my actions. Oh, these are very different.
And so you pick the one that you think is the funniest.
I'm going to go with the annoying neighbor who replied with the annoying response. Shh, babe.
Oh, that's me.
Hey.
Nice. So I get the card that you read.
Yeah.
Yep. Perfect. Nice. All right.
Yeah,
All right.
so
You're right.
these
That's
are
me.
Josh and we each grabbing them.
Yeah, discard one. Yeah, I got to grab the one too.
All right. I'll do this next one.
No, I got
you
it.
Did it? All right.
Sorry you had to see that. I thought I was home alone. Your boy John said, Krusin don't fish.
Read the text again.
Sorry you had to see that. I thought I was home alone. Oh, there's so many good ones that can be used with that. That's like one of those universally. I might get shit out of that. All right. So now I got to mix these up.
See, we usually have two other people here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sorry you had to see that.
He's here and I'm usually over there.
Sorry you had to see that. I thought I was home alone. I'm so confused I met you at the bar last week and we didn't even hook up. Sorry you had to see that. I thought I was home alone. I'm at TJ Maxx right now, shitting my brains out. It looks like a crime scene in here. Getting this weight. That's good. Yeah, you fucker.
That was me.
Yeah, that was good.
I don't have any cards like that.
He said, I'm at TJ Maxx, shitting my brains out. You put a pause on this?
All right, so I'm out of this one.
Whoever wins has to read the card.
Yeah.
That way it gives other people, I think, a chance to...
I'm sorry I used you as a rebound, but it worked. My girlfriend got really jealous. With a happy face. After it. The emoji's important. He speaks emoji.
I do speak emoji.
So.
Spoke to me.
Did it say fire, fire, strong arm?
It did. And I felt really inspired. And like I was surprised.
Read it one more time.
I'm sorry you had to see that. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I used you as a rebound, but it worked. My girlfriend got really jealous. Happy face.
My girlfriend got...
That's what it says, yes.
His girlfriend?
My girlfriend got really jealous. Doesn't have to be a he. It could have been a her. It could be a lesbian.
All
right. So where are the replies?
That's his. I'll put mine.
Okay. I thought. What are these then?
Those are your cards.
Oh, those are my cards. Okay. Yeah, these are mine. All right. Got it.
All right.
Alrighty then. I'm sorry I used you as a rebound, but it worked. My girlfriend got really jealous. Look, Dave, I miss the old days too, but our wives would kill us. I'm sorry I used you as a rebound, but it worked. My girlfriend got really jealous. Jason, I know you must be pretty excited about this new job, but we don't normally text coworkers on the weekends. They're both really good. I like them both. I'm gonna go with Look, Dave.
Which one's that?
I miss the old days too, but our wives would kill us.
That's me.
That was you.
Yeah.
Yours was funny as hell too.
I figured you like the gay one, so I picked that one.
See, he's got the insider.
This is. You gotta give me that card.
Yeah.
All right. So I gotta read it again.
Alrighty then.
All right. Ready?
Yeah.
Ready, Freddy?
You said I was your bae last night. Excuse me for thinking that meant something. I can do like this. You said I was your bae last night.
I already got mine.
Excuse me for thinking that meant something.
I got mine already.
I'm gonna try to read it in a funny manner. Yo, bitch, I puked in your bed. Like, what? I can rate these cards.
I think
I should have had a hood version.
That would be funny.
Oh, yeah.
That's a great idea.
All right. You said I was your bae last night. Excuse me for thinking that meant something. Fantasy football is pretty serious right now. Can this wait?
Dude.
You said I was your bae last night. Excuse me for thinking that meant something. Sir, these are not the types of conversation we have on the Verizon Wireless 24-hour helpline. I will be disconnecting now. I'm going to say the disconnect in 24 hours. God damn it. Maybe you are bad at these games.
I never get good hands, and then also
you can throw away your hand.
Yeah, you can.
You can't pick and choose your cards, but you can throw away your whole hand and pick up
Once during the game. So throw it in. That's boom, terrible. And take 10 more.
Wish I knew that.
No. Yeah, sorry. That's our bad.
Now you do. All right.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Where did I? All right, so that's you. 9, 10. All right, 1, 2.
All right, yeah, so now it's on you.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
All right, no, you won. You got to give him a chance to still win. If he reads, he can't play.
Oh, yeah,
you know
you're right.
So whoever wins has to draw the card.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, no worries.
He's got to get a chance to catch back up.
We hit the same jewel last night. Is it cool if I tell my friends that we kissed?
Say it again.
We hit the same jewel last night. Is it cool if I tell my friends that we kissed? It's fucking random. I have such a good card, too. All right. We hit the same jewel last night. Is it cool if I tell my friends that we kissed? As much as I like having a conversation with you, you literally gave me chlamydia, so bye. We hit the same jewel last night. Is it cool if I tell my friends that we kissed? Look, you were great, but the eye patch kind of freaks me out.
That's good.
Damn. Chlamydia or eye patch?
I didn't have anything as good as chlamydia.
Yeah, you can give him this one.
Yeah, I mean, that chlamydia one was kind of funny.
That shit was hilarious. You literally gave me chlamydia.
Yeah, I gotta go with the chlamydia.
That's me.
I got to. I'm sorry.
No.
I don't believe in throwing fights.
True that. There you go.
It's a good card.
Just came across that one. Roll out like yeah.
Like, I mean, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, I need another card. Yeah. All right. Hi.
The word is the.
I was trying to read it first so I can decide how I was going to read it. Hi. I'm sitting in front, you can't miss me. I'm the guy wearing the white tank top and cargo shorts. Can't wait to meet you. Hi, I'm sitting in front, you can't miss me. I'm the guy wearing the white tank top and cargo shorts. Can't wait to meet you. Smiley face. I'm actually happy I committed to reading like that. Yeah, we definitely gotta have headphones. It's like when we take too long, we fuck around, we'll put the timer on. And they do. Alright. Yeah.
Da da da.
Hey, I'm sitting in the front. You can't miss me. I'm the guy wearing the white tank top and cargo shorts. Can't wait to meet you, smiley face. Sorry I'm texting back so late. I didn't hear my phone buzz. I was scream crying into my pillow and it was really loud. Hey, I'm sitting in the front. You can't miss me. I'm the guy wearing the white tank top and cargo shorts. Can't wait to meet you. Before I answer, you should know that I'm 9. That's the winner. Who's that? That was you. There you fucking go, dude. Way to score. That wasn't a little like, wait.
Nah,
before I answer.
When you read it in the voice, I was like, nah, that one works.
Yeah.
You should know I'm 9.
Say hi. I'm the guy I'm the rapist in the front. No.
I know you're in a frat, but what made you think it'd be all right to wear a Miller Lite sweatband to church with my family?
Yo, you know what? Pause for a second. We got to seriously think about playing this game with other guests. Because what if they don't read out loud so well?
True. But
and then they go to read.
It's funny to put them on the spot. You know what I mean?
I just thought of that. Like, wait a minute.
Like,
I don't know him. What if he can't read out loud very well?
Maybe.
I know you. You're in a frat. Yeah. You're in a frat
first.
No, first sound it out.
I know.
All right, that's so fucked up. We got to stop. All right, that's gravy. Go ahead. I know you're in a frat.
I know you're in a frat, but what made you think it would be all right to wear a Miller Lite sweatband to church with my family?
You nailed that.
I got mine already. And it's one of those ones, I just picked it, read it, it just...
Say that one more time.
I know you're in a frat, but what made you think it would be all right to wear a Miller Lite sweatband to church with my family?
I don't see a problem.
Right? Just repping the...
I mean, he could turn water to wine, and we're supposed to drink the wine, his blood and all that. Why can't I wear a Miller Lite? I don't fuck with wine. I like beer.
I'm like a vampire. Nosferatu.
Fuck wine.
Nosferatu Light.
I know you're in a frat, but what made you think it would be all right to wear a Miller Lite sweatband to church with my family? We had sex 4 years ago. Okay. I know you're in a frat, but what made you think it would be all right to wear a Miller Lite sweatband to church with my family? You wouldn't be talking smack if you knew I had nunchucks. I'm going with the nunchucks.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, no, we're on.
I read that in Napoleon Dynamite voice in my head. You're going to be talking smack if you knew I had nunchucks. God. Alright. Da, da, da. Has anyone ever told you that you look exactly like Stitch from Disney's Lilo and Stitch?
Say that one more time.
Has anyone ever told you that you look exactly like Stitch from Lilo and Stitch? They actually had to say Disney's Lilo and Stitch. I see the registered trademark and everything.
Hell yeah.
Everybody knows where the fuck it came from. I don't gotta say it.
Get that money.
Ugh, I don't like any of my responses for this. These are all caca.
I mean, are you allowed to do your throw the cards in now, or is it
already committed? Wait, one more time for me.
Has anyone ever told you that you look exactly like Stitch?
From Disney's registered trademark.
Right.
Lilo and Stitch.
I don't think I got this one. I'm throwing my cards away now.
All right. Has anyone ever told you to look exactly like Stitch? Wow. That was pretty rude. Ugh. Why do I always fall for the bad boys? Has anyone ever told you that you look exactly like Stitch? Now's no good. I'm so high I spent the last hour looking for my phone with the flashlight app. I've done that.
I think we've all experienced that.
I'm going to go with that one.
That was me.
Yeah, see? And
My
yours
cards
one.
are
Oh,
always
no,
bad.
take time. Go ahead.
See? You don't have to ever fear when you play with me, bro. I have the worst card.
Yeah, you never know, though. There's sometimes when you think you have the worst card, and your card's just perfect for something. You know what I mean?
That's true. I had one.
That other one was fucking hilarious. Hey, you remember that night after graduation when I bought you that shot? You think you can Venmo me that $4?
Oh, shit.
I have a perfect one for that.
Oh, that was quick.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Oh. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Hey, remember that night after graduation when I bought you that shot? You think you can Venmo me that $4? I'm on aux, and your text just interrupted the beat drop. Not cool, and fuck you. That's like a real response right there. Hey, you remember the night that after graduation when I bought you that shot? You think you can Venmo me that $4? You're doing this again? What happened to wine night with the boys? Wine night with the boys. I gotta go with the wine night.
Hell yeah.
That's you?
Me.
There you go.
Damn, I thought I had a certified platinum fucking hit single right there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes.
I thought that shit was funny as hell.
It's not that it wasn't like funny at all.
Nobody asked you.
It was
Mind yours.
It was literally my opinion that mattered there.
We didn't ask for it.
Man.
Big back up.
That's you.
Your name's on.
It's been, Thanks a lot, Todd. You got us kicked out of laser tag again.
Say it one more time.
Thanks a lot, Todd. You got us kicked out of laser tag again. That's how I hear it in my head. So that's okay.
There we go. Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
We'll make this the last round.
Okay.
We'll kick the shit for a couple more minutes.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Todd. You got us kicked out of laser tag again. I told you that would happen if you walked around in a Pennywise costume. Thanks a lot, Todd. You got us kicked out of laser tag again. I never thought I'd finally hear my birth mom tell me that. That's a funny scenario.
Oh, no, you give me the...
Oh, yeah. I did that 3 times in a row.
Was that the last round or we're doing one more?
We'll do one more. This will be the last one. All right. Michael's in his room. He played goalie today and completely disgraced our family name. I think you should go and talk to him. That one's kind of weak. I'm picking another one.
Yeah, please do.
Do you think you can make it to my hamster's funeral tomorrow? She would have wanted you to be there.
I like that.
All right. Ready?
I want you to know that that was a tough decision for me.
You think you can make it to my hamster's funeral tomorrow? She would have wanted you there. That was the old me. I wear my hat backwards now, so get used to it. That's a good one.
That was funny.
Do you think you can make it to my hamster's funeral tomorrow? She would have wanted you there. Sorry for responding 2 years late. I was in the shower. Oh, man. That was the old me.
Yes.
No shit. Look at that. See?
My other one was going to be, I want to say yes, but I feel like you're a Hufflepuff and I'm a full Gryffindor.
We'll do one more. We'll do one more round. You already
heard that. That one's got to go now.
All right, so you got to read the last card. Go ahead. You can pick that last one. No, right here.
I read it.
Oh, you can pick that one. It doesn't matter.
The tension between us feels right.
Say it again.
The tension between us feels right. The tension between us feels right.
Oh, man. This other one's good, too. Oh, it's late now.
I don't know if that's going to do it. Yeah, I have another one that's good, too. I think I should have went with.
My other one was going to be, I wouldn't have it any other way, Aunt Sharon.
Mine was going to be, might as well. Global warming is going to kill us soon.
Those are both funny. The tension between us feels right. Alexa, end this conversation. The tension between us feels right. Yeah, but just a reminder, please don't eat peanuts or sesame before. That's good too. Oh, man. This is tough, and I'm going to have to go with the allergen joke.
Oh.
Sorry, bro. No,
I think I still won, though.
The allergen joke just gives me the impression of a person I don't want to see.
5. I got 5. How many you got?
3.
You got 5?
No, I think you got 4.
I got 4?
Yeah.
No. It said I was your bae last night. So you were thinking that meant something?
Yeah, I think it's
I won that one?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, no, maybe that was him.
I don't remember winning.
I don't remember.
Either way, I lose. Whether it's mine or his, I still lose.
Yeah, we both lose either way.
Yeah, I still beat y'all asses.
Right, so it doesn't even matter.
Yep, either way.
All right. Oh, man. It's been a great night, man. I'm glad you came through.
Litty titties, my brother.
Thank you for inviting.
Word.
That's what the card said.
I remember the other one in Dick, Cards Against Humanity. I got dick fingers or whatever. It's like, what? So
would you rather have pussy lips or dick fingers?
Pussy lips?
Vagina lips?
Or dick fingers?
Or dick fingers.
Oh, man. That is... I mean, like, I want to feel like it's not a tough one, but, like, it really is.
It really is a tough one, because they both have...
It's not tough for me. I can't have dudes looking at my face and want to fuck it.
Oh, shit. Oh, no.
Someone with dick fingers be trying to put the finger in their nose.
How did I find the clip?
You rubbing your nose.
With that phrase in my head, there's no way I could pick pussy.
You know what I mean? I guess a dude be like, yeah, what do you do tomorrow? Imagine you go to jail? Yo, you'll never need protection.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you will. 10 of them.
Yeah. Oh, no, pussy lips.
Well, you need condoms for each one of your dick fingers.
Yeah, but like...
Yeah, I'd rather have the dick fingers. I'd rather be doing the fucking than getting fucked. There's so many different reasons you don't have pussy lips.
No, you got me with both of those. So.
It's fine if you change your answers. I won't tell anybody.
I didn't have it.
In this situation, it's okay to change your answer.
I didn't really have an answer, but your arguments are very convincing.
Like the fucking Einstein of Would You Rather.
Oh, God.
Equals. No, that's crazy though. That's a crazy fucking question. It's like, what are you supposed to do with
it's like, do I want it?
Fingers?
Do you want hands full of dicks? Like,
I can wear a shot.
Right. Yes, they're your dicks, but they're still dicks.
For the rest of your life, you have hands full of dicks. Like
the rest of your life, someone's licking their lips, wanting to pound your face.
I'm not saying it's worse. I'm just saying.
He'd come around, he'd be like, yo, I can't even be around this dude. I'm about to go watch porn. Like, what the fuck?
It's a pretty bad decision either way you take it. I'm not saying that
how do you take it?
Worse, yeah, exactly. Like, no matter what, it's a bad decision.
Pause.
Oh, man.
So, you got anything you want to make sure that you, like, plug? Like, any show dates coming up that you want to...
Yeah, man.
Should get out there.
April 18th coming up. I have Speak and Eat. I'm headlining, doing 20-something minutes worth of material. It's gonna be dope. A lot of people are gonna be there. It's a Monday night.
Like you said,
free. You should definitely slide.
Unless you have something better to do, like, I don't know, watching your hair and your arms grow.
Yeah, exactly. You know?
It's actually very entertaining.
Super entertaining.
No, if you put on a show half as good as you rap your song here a cappella, then it's gonna be a good
it's
time.
way better when there's a beat, you know.
Definitely.
Yeah. Not way better.
Super better. Nah, I get into it, man. I was my last performance. There's videos of it and shit. I could like link into it, but I communicate with the crowd no matter how many people are there. Like I appreciate their reactions, like I was saying, you know. But
do you have a main YouTube link or something to plug?
How
do people find you?
You can find me anywhere as Krusin. I have features with people all over the country. I've been out here doing my thing. You can find videos of me. You can find me on Facebook.
How's it spelled?
Instagram is Krusin. Krusin.
You ever heard of that? You ever?
Yeah, no, definitely. I spell it out every time.
You ever heard of the rapper Holocaust?
No.
He was on a Wu-Tang track back in the day. Bobby Digital. Yo, I want you to listen to that first verse and tell me what you think. Whenever you get the chance.
No doubt.
It's a very like brutal verse, but like the things said in that verse are dope. It's one of my favorite verses to this day. I just want to see your opinion.
Yeah, no, I'll definitely check it out. Also, I'm headlining at this event called No Chill. It's run by comedians, local comedians. Shout out Impression Prince and Richie Hector.
Where's that gonna be at?
On the show. It's gonna be at Geraldine's in Chicopee.
Yeah.
The old Max Cap.
School Street, the old Max Cap.
Performed there on that stage many a time.
What was that before it was Max Cap?
I don't remember before the Max Cap because I know the spot Cabot Street pub in there because I used to do stand up at the Cabot Street pub. Motherfucker.
I'm a bad guy.
See, this is why you can't have nice things.
That's why we can't have guests.
Right? It's like you have dick fingers.
I have short arms. So, you know,
it's literally like you have dick fingers.
Have dick fingers.
Yeah, I do. I fuck everybody.
What are you talking about, pussy lips? All right.
So yeah, Speak and Eat, No Chill.
Nice.
More shows coming up, and then in July 9th, we're having a birthday/album release party. Me and Martian. His birthday's the 9th, mine is the 6th. The 9th is a Saturday, so it just works out. We're going to be releasing our Cruising with Martians 5 album. We have 4 albums together already, chronicling our growth and journeys as musicians. They're really dope. Check them out. I can link you to them. You can find them anywhere. Krusin, Krusin.
That's what's up.
The show.
That's what's up. And so, yeah, I mean, I think he said it all. I think he really just put the nightcap.
I don't think he said enough.
Entire event.
I got more. You can check out our early work. You can see how bad we were. I have a thing called a 365 verse challenge. You can find it under Krusin. I actually started it under a different name, KR, before I found myself. JK. There were 100 million KRs.
You just added the oozing.
There's 100 million KRs that are rapping. And I kept seeing them everywhere. Like I was chilling. Like
yo, there was 100 Frank Whites. That's why I stopped going by that.
Yeah. No, it's really unfortunate. You have to find a name that's unique. And it's funny because Krusin, there's like this furniture designer named Mark Krusin. Krusin's his last name.
I think I've seen that.
So when you search Krusin, like he pulls up. I'm not as famous as him yet, so I'm coming for you, Mark.
It's coming.
You heard it here first.
Yeah, I'm coming for you.
We dropped the new special.
You're cruising for a bruising, Mark.
I ain't got it.
We might have to collab. We might have to get the Krusin collection.
Yeah, so and make sure you guys, as far as we're concerned, man, make sure you go to marbeachmedia.com and you get all the links there and you go and subscribe to those things. Like I said, you can like them and comment them. It's huge. It's important. We appreciate that very much.
Is it important?
It's so important, dude.
How big is it?
It's like probably the size of a Pomeranian.
So it's large.
It's fucking massive.
Huge.
All right, that's like
Massively huge.
the size of a hedgehog.
Wow, so it's largely massive.
Yeah, like these little feet.
And all that
It reminds me. Have you seen the Kodak Black video where he's like, "My name Kodak Black. When you see me, I'm white."
Yeah.
They made like a remix of it, and the guy in the background is like, throughout that shit just really kills me.
That's just yeah. So make sure you come every week.
I try to come every time.
Well, at least once a week because it's good for your prostate.
Prostate health matters.
Yeah, true facts.
Shout out to my prostate.
Right, we're getting up there in that age. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's no small matter. Yeah, no. So frequently dropping urine. No.
And if you're not, then you're in trouble.
Impressive, sir.
Thank you.
Impressive.
That's what she said.
Yeah. Not to my mom.
Oh, whoa.
Nah, it's cool. My mom's dead.
What the fuck?
She really. No. She really is.
No, I know. That's why I said, what the fuck?
No, I love my mom to death. My mom knows I love her.
Oh, man.
I don't even mean to.
She would definitely
going.
appreciate that.
You know, she'd be fucking dying. She's like, "You're such a dick."
Yeah, she would.
But no, we appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all watch the live show every Thursday, 8 p.m. Normally, we started a half hour late. Thank you for your understanding.
Dick.
Yes, I was just being frank. But frankly speaking, we're normally on time. Just being frank with you. All right. So make sure y'all come back next week. Y'all the best. Peace the fuck out. Say bye, Krusin.
Bye, Krusin.
Peace out. Bye, Krusin.
He said it. We're out.
There you go, just being frank again. Yeah, his bathroom's only in the middle of the house. Yeah, so. Imagine like being his girlfriend or something and having to take a shit in the middle of the night while he's sleeping.
Y'all really smell like mustard gas. I swear you need to catch up. I be in buns like a hot dog. Way too much sauce like a hot dog. You can't even lie, this shit hot dog. How many bitches I got? A lot, dog. I be in buns like a hot dog. Way too much sauce like a hot dog. You can't even lie, this shit hot dog. How many bitches I got? A lot, dog. I be in buns like a hot dog. Way too much sauce like a hot dog. You can't even lie, this shit hot dog. How many bitches I got? A lot, dog. I be in buns like a hot dog. Way too much sauce like a hot dog. You can't even lie, this shit hot dog. How many bitches I got? A lot, dog. I be in buns, I be getting some. If you ain't tryna fuck, give me head or some. Sticky ass weed that'll get us dumb. If you ain't fucking with this, I got better songs. Pretty ladies on the left, ugly bitches with their niggas on the right. Move it, don't fight, let's get it on. Why is everybody throwing up a set like camera and light? I'm chasing on these millions. I know they can't catch up to Krusin, they must hurt on fire. I'm moving with ire. The angelic choir is what I am using to power the devils who make up my armies. I treat her like candy, she thinks she a smarty. Petty can't harm me, you only can scar me. I'm ready to evolve, it was star you, now it's star me. Whoa, I be in buns like a hot dog. Way too much sauce like a hot dog. You can't even lie, this shit hot dog. How many bitches I got? A lot, dog. I be in buns like a hot dog. Way too much sauce like a hot dog. You can't even lie, this shit hot dog. How many bitches I got? A lot, dog. I be in buns like a hot dog. Way too much sauce like a hot dog. You can't even lie, this shit hot dog. How many bitches I got? A lot, dog. I be in buns like a hot dog. Way too much sauce like a hot dog. You can't even lie, this shit hot dog. You can't even lie, whoa. I thought things were bad, then it got worse. Shorty got a little snap like a bratwurst. My man hit FB.com first. Probably keep his strap in his mom's purse. These niggas can't scare me. Raise still or raise your fist. They both just make me calmer. Cave and somber. I wish it was still as simple as Danish and Arnold Palmer. Somebody tell me what happened to all the relish. It used to be loud. Now I'm not so sure what they're smelling. My problems have weakened. They're no longer hellish. I'm away from the hole that the package fell in. They're rotten jealous. I smell. I be in buns like a hot dog. Way too much sauce like a hot dog. You can't even lie, this shit hot dog. How many bitches I got? A lot, dog. I be in buns like a hot dog. Way too much sauce like a hot dog. You can't even lie, this shit hot dog. How many bitches I got? A lot, dog. I be in buns like a hot dog. Way too much sauce like a hot dog. You can't even like Krusin hot dog. You can't even like Krusin hot dog. I be in buns like a hot dog. Way too much sauce on my hot dog. Way too much sauce on my hot dog. Way too much sauce. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I be in buns like a hot dog. I be in buns like a hot dog. You can't even like Krusin hot dog. You can't even lie, this shit hot dog. I be in buns like a hot dog. Way too much sauce like a hot dog. All sauced up like a hot dog. Sauce on me like a hot dog. I be in buns like a hot dog. I be in bun like a hot dog, man. Bitches all on my hot dog. Got all this weight on my hot dog, man. I be in buns like a hot dog. I be in buns like a hot dog. I be in buns like a hot dog.
Cruising.